What's up, everybody? Appreciate you being here. Welcome into the stream. Thanks very much for hanging out. We've missed some Tennessee basketball games due to being on vacation and an extra week off, but we're back here for Tennessee versus Kentucky. The last time Tennessee played Kentucky, they dominated them the whole game until Tennessee blew a 17-point lead in Knoxville to blow the game. So we'll get into those stats here in just a little bit. But welcome in, everybody. We appreciate you being here for being here. My name is CeeLo. On the Go at CeeLo's our YouTube channel. We cover the Tennessee Volunteers basketball team. We cover Tennessee sports, Tennessee Volunteers football as well. So we'd love for you to subscribe to the channel and come along with us. We'll be covering the March Madness tournament all the way till hopefully the Vols raise that trophy. We'll see. I have no clue. But the Vols have looked pretty good as of late. So we'll see if this momentum of they've won a couple of games moves here to Rupp Arena. It's going to be a tough crowd to play here in Rupp Arena against this Kentucky Wildcat team. Kentucky Wildcat team, no joke either. Probably about the same as Tennessee. Tennessee fell out of the top 25 a little bit ago, and now they are back in the top 25, 25th in the nation with a 16-6 record, 6-3 in the SEC, along with the Kentucky Wildcats 16-7, 7-3 in the SEC. So these teams are about even on the board. We'll see. We'll get into the stats to see how close they really are. But this is going to be a game where Tennessee, Gillespie, and Ament must have heard about me talking about him for the entire season. He has finally turned it around. I am getting a little more impressed with this five-star freshman. And Gillespie, the best shooter in the SEC right now, he is taking it on the back for the Tennessee Volunteers these last couple of games. So we appreciate you being here, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's get in the chat really quick before as we're watching Duke and North Carolina battle it out. Duke up by 10, but we'll get to the game here in just a second. UNC man says, hopefully Kentucky will raise their 9th trophy this year. We'll see, man. Daniel Berry, what's up, Bill? What's up? Thelma Brown says, go UK. Says, go Cats. And Caitlin was in here earlier. Gene as well. We appreciate the ones watching. If you are watching on in ninja mode, make sure you say hi. You can root on any team you want. Just because you see me wearing Volunteers, that doesn't mean you can't cheer on Kentucky tonight. I know there's a lot of Kentucky fans all over the nation. So we would love for you to hang out with us too here on the Go at CeeLo. So make sure you hitting that like, hitting that subscribe, and let's get into the main stats here and let's talk about this game. All right, so let's talk about it here. And ESPN is predicting a prediction of Kentucky being at home favorite 56.1% to 43.9%. Let's take a look at the betting odds, as always, brought to you by DraftKings. Let's take that. Summer, what's going on? Good to see you, Summer Phelps. Appreciate you. What's going on, too? There'll probably be a sell. There'll probably be a sell out. We'll see. Yeah, it probably will be a sellout for sure for this game. So let's take a look at the DraftKings stats here, brought to you by DraftKings.com. The spread is going to be only 1.5, so Vegas says this is going to be a pretty close game. And the total amount of points is going to be 146.5. Total points, 146.5. So let's get to some of the key season leaders for both of these teams. And we'll talk also about when they last met each other. And that was a couple, 2 weeks ago or so. Back on January 17th, where Kentucky won. We'll go into those stats as well. But Gillespie is the team leader for the Vols, averaging 42% from the field, 80% from the field, 18.6 points per game for Gillespie. He's the one that can shoot the three. He's the one that can keep them in this game. We'll see if Gillespie can have another star game against this Kentucky team. We'll see here as well as he had Gillespie had 24 points against this same Kentucky Wildcat team. So they're going to Gillespie's going to have to show up tonight. And then you got Ament finally coming around, 6.4 rebounds per game. And then Gillespie with 5.4 assists, getting into that Zig Ziglar, leading in points and assists. So got that Zig Ziglar role as he has. We'll see how it goes. On the other side for the Kentucky Wildcats, Owe is 17 points per game with a 47.6 field goal percentage and a 73% free throw. And I'm to learn how to say his name again, but I will get that down here. And Moreno, he's got 6.3 rebounds per game, and then Aberdeen, he's got 3.2 assists per game. Let's take a look at the stats for both teams. Tennessee averaging 82.2 points per game. Kentucky averaging 81.8. Let me move myself out of the way here so I'm not in the stats here. Let me move myself over here. Uh, Points against, Kentucky averaging 71.3. Tennessee a little lower, 69.6. I think that's where the range of this game is going to be tonight. We'll see how it goes. Field goal percentage almost even, 48 to Tennessee. That's 47 for Kentucky. 43 rebounds per game for Tennessee. 38.2 for Kentucky. 17.5 assists to 16.3 for Kentucky. Blocks, Kentucky's got them a little bit more there, 4.9 to 3.4. Steals, Tennessee 7.7 to 7.3 on the thing there. So let's take a look here at the Tennessee versus Kentucky schedule here. The last 5 games Tennessee and Kentucky has played. Tennessee has beaten Ole Miss. They beat Auburn. They beat Georgia in overtime. What a great game. I watched that one on the cruise ship. Alabama, a big game there is Alabama. They was looking a little iffy there against Alabama. Even had that NBA player for Alabama. They came out. And of course, we lost the disappointing one. We could have won 5 straight so far, but Kentucky's there with the loss. On the other side, Kentucky coming off a win against Oklahoma. Oklahoma just beating Vanderbilt today. So that's a big win for them. They beat Arkansas. They lost to Vanderbilt. So Kentucky lost to Vanderbilt at Vanderbilt, Ole Miss, and Texas. So there's your last 5 there. So standings right now here. You can't see that because I got the other thing on there. But the standings right now, Texas A&M leads the SEC. It's 7-2. And Tennessee's right behind each other. Kentucky and Tennessee right there below each other. This will be a one to go ahead of each other. So, all right, y'all. Now that you know the stats, let me see your predictions in the chat. Over 42 of the folks here in the chat. Let me see your predictions in the chat. Let me see what you got. Tennessee or Kentucky? And I'm going to go, considering the stats, and they 80 to 78 was the final. Let's take a look at that really quick before we give your predictions. Let's do that really quick. 80 to 78 was the final on January 17th. Kentucky beat Tennessee 80 to 78 in Knoxville. Ament had 17 points. Opara had 5. Carey, the big man down low, had 6. Gillespie had 24. Boswell had 4. 7 for Brown, the freshman. Coming people off the bench, Evans. And on the other side for Kentucky, Jolovic, he had 5 points. Moreno had 5. Owe had 12 and 2 for Williams. But the big guy was Aberdeen. He had 22 points from the point guard and 10 points for Duabate. I guess that's how you say his name. Chandler had 12, 10 for Johnson. So lots of, let's see the team stats. Let's see the turnover rate there on that last game. Tennessee had a lot of turnovers, I believe. They had 12 turnovers to 8 for Kentucky. Points in the paint, Tennessee had 30, Kentucky had 30. So they were about the same there as well. 47% both for each other on the same. So these teams are about even. And I'm going to make it a little slower, a little lower this year. I'm going to do 75-70. Tennessee wins here. They get the win on the road. They play a little better on the road. I'm taking 75-70 is the score I'm taking for Tennessee. Anybody else with your predictions in the chat if you're watching? Let me see your predictions. 75-70 is the score. And I don't think my notifications went out either because I don't see my thing on there. But if you did get a notification from me, let me know because I did not get one on my phone. So definitely let me know how that goes. Anybody with your predictions in the chat tonight? Anybody? I'd love to see your predictions in the chat. We got 4 minutes to go here in this other game. Tip-off's going to be here in about 6 minutes. And UNC, man, let me see your prediction. I can't see your chat here. 1 second. Let me move this over. It's 82-78. Kentucky, 82-78. Kind of about the same what it was against them last time where they won 80-78. This is a huge game for both teams. This will be the last time they see each other. Of course, Tennessee met Kentucky in the NCAA tournament last year. That was a big win for Tennessee as they moved on to play Houston. You got notified. Okay, thank you, Robert. Appreciate that. I needed to know if we did go live. We thank you guys for hanging out with us. So let me your predictions in the chat. This is a big, huge rivalry. Tennessee versus Kentucky. It's all on the line. Tennessee will have that in the back of their head that they blew this game, game in Knoxville. Kentucky knows that they can beat Tennessee. The question is, will they stop Gillespie? Will they stop Ament? Can we stop their big guy, Aberdeen? That'll be the key. Aberdeen was the big guy last time. We'll see who has the most rebounds against Tennessee. It was Moreno with 6. He had 6 rebounds. Tennessee, what about rebounds for Tennessee? The leader was Carey, the big guy, and also Okpara had 7 and 6. So points in the paint. I think it's going to come down to is turnovers and 3-point shots. I think that's how this game's going to be. So my 3 keys to the game for Tennessee, 3 keys to the game for Tennessee is going to be no turnovers, low turnovers. Got to hit the 3 and get Gillespie moving and Ament moving. Gillespie, Ament, the 1-2 punch for Tennessee, really dangerous on the court for Tennessee. So if you're a Kentucky fan, let me see your 3 keys to the game for Kentucky. I would say the number 1 is stop Gillespie. That's the number 1. And play good offense, slow turn. I mean, it's pretty much the same. The turnovers, they didn't have many turnovers last game. They only had 8. So, but thank you for Robert for letting me know. Let me see in your chat who you have your predictions. 3 minutes and 26 seconds left. And for some reason, my Streamlabs is not on. So let me see what's going on there. But we're just waiting on here. The 3 minutes left in this game. So I don't know if they're going to tip this off late or what. So let me see what's going on with my Streamlabs because it's not doing my notifications there. Get off to a good start. There it is. Get off to a good start. That's a good one, UNC, man. So, UNC, man, are you a big North Carolina fan too? Or are you a Kentucky fan? Or are you doing both? Or what is it with you there? Is it, I see the UNC name. So, let's see here. Log in. Where is Streamlabs? It started. No, I want to log in. And this Kentucky fan. Okay, good deal. Should be interesting. Tennessee 88, Kentucky 78. Everybody kind of with that same thing too as well. I think Tennessee plays better on the road. I think they play a little more to a higher caliber when they're on the road. They have to deal with that hometown crowd towel as well. So I think Tennessee's going to pull this off and split it. And then we'll definitely see each other in the SEC tournament. I'm sure that's going to be coming too. I don't want to log into TikTok. I just want to log in. That's what I want to do. So log in. No, not that one. Sorry about that. Let's try that again. Get started, log in, and log into YouTube. Oh, there we go. Got that going. What's going on? Hazard says, go Big Blue. Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate it. If the crowd, Streamlabs is working, I guess. If the crowd in Tennessee head, they probably can win. Yeah, so if they can get over the crowd noise and no turnovers. That's going to be the key for Tennessee today. No turnovers, less than 10. I'm going to go less than 10 turnover for Tennessee. Definitely is the key for this game for Tennessee. Less turnovers and hit the 3. Got to hit the 3 and of course get Gillespie and Ament going, and maybe Carey in the paint or Okpara. More Carey, I would say. Okpara more for the rebounds, but get Carey in the paint with Ament and Gillespie from the outside. No turnovers and hit the 3-point. That is my keys to the game for Tennessee playing against Kentucky. Should be an interesting one. Hopefully we don't blow a 17-point lead as we did. But looking forward to you guys hanging with me. Share the stream out. Tell a friend as we're going to have a good time here tonight. A good time here on the Go with CeeLo. We appreciate you hanging out. Let's see if this will put out a little bit. There we go. Move that over just a little bit. There we go. So looking forward. Hope you guys have had a great Saturday. It's been my first Tennessee game. I've missed the Alabama game. I missed the Kentucky game, and I missed the game against Ole Miss as well. As I was on a cruise ship for 2 weeks. One was a scheduled, and the other one was kind of a last minute deal because of the snow. So, but plan on I won't be able to do Saturday next Wednesday's game due to the Wednesday and next Saturday's game due to racing coming on with the Daytona 500 speed weeks. But I'll definitely be covering all the way through, try to do as many games as possible. But we would love to bring this game here. Love the Kentucky Tennessee rivalry. And plus, I haven't done a basketball game in a while, so I don't want to get too rusty on these games. But 66-62, it's a close one against Duke and UNC. I heard that Duke, to get a ticket at UNC or Duke, they have like a lottery, and you have to like stand out in the crowd, in the weather, and outside. And your team, one person of your party has to be at the tent the whole entire time, and they stand out there for days for this rival here of UNC versus Duke. So 68-62, Duke up 68-62. Kentucky Wildcats, hurrah! What's up, Regine? And if you're just coming in, make sure you give me your predictions in the chat. If you're just coming in, let me see your predictions in the chat. I went 75-70, 75-70, and tip-off is at 8:40. So we got 10 more minutes. I might have to. All right, so let me get that settled here. 10 more minutes for the tip-off here. Let me get that going here so I can have ESPN ready just in case on my ESPN app here. 1 second here. Let me get that going. Tip off is at 8:40. Yeah, so 7:40 Eastern or Central. And let me get my watch here so I can have that ready. Where to watch? More sports. We'll do. Just have this ready just in case it doesn't go live here at any minute. Where is NCAA men's? Where to watch? Watch. There we go. Schedule and replays. There we go. Tip off. So looks like this game tied up now, so it might go into overtime. So that might help us out. So that might go into overtime here. NCAA basketball. I signed in. Upcoming. Let's see it right here. Oh, there's Tennessee, Kentucky. All right, I'm set. See if it's set up in a live now too. Duke, North Carolina. Okay, upcoming Tennessee, Kentucky. Let me have that ready. And let's see if I can have that ready for you guys. Be ready to go just in case this you have access to stream the content. Awesome, very good. All right. So we got it ready. We got it ready for you guys. But appreciate all the love coming in. Make sure you're hitting that like button for us and subscribing to the channel. 50.8 seconds to go in this Duke UNC. They're both tied. So if this goes into overtime, they're definitely going to go into the ESPN app. They're not going to go to any other channel, but we'll have it right here for us. So share the friend, tell a friend, hit the like as well. Trying to get to 100 likes. 100 likes, and we're at 20. So we're trying to get to 30 likes. 30 likes is our next goal. 30 likes. Hit that like for us. Bop that like for us on 3, 2, 1. Hit that like. Help us out. And subscribe to the channel too, guys, as well. As we're going to thank you for that new subscribe too as well. Thank you so much for that. I'll put that right there. Let's go Wildcats. Regine says, good to see you, Regine. About 50.8 seconds. If this goes into overtime, we'll definitely be going to the ESPN app, but we have it on standby just in case it does go to the ESPN app. But looking forward to this game. It's going to be a good time, and I'm going to learn these names for Kentucky really quick, but I have them here in front of me. So, Owe, Williams, Aberdeen, Noah. Got them. I got them all here for you guys. 50.8 seconds left here. We're watching this game. 22 likes. Trying to get to that 30 mark, y'all. Help us out. Hit that like for us. 30 likes. Help us out. Kentucky wins if they control the pace. Jerry Walker says, I believe that too as well. They can't let Gillespie and Ament run the boards and run back and forth. What up, Dallas? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. But my keys to the game, like I said, if you're just coming in, give me your predictions in the chat. If your predictions in the chat, give me those. But my predictions for the game for 75-70 Tennessee, my three keys to the game for Tennessee. Number one, no turnovers, less than 10 turnovers for the game. Two, 3-point shots, got to hit the threes. And three, carry down low in the paint, Gillespie and Ament. Those are my three keys to the game. I think those three guys can carry us to a victory over Kentucky here. But the number one is going to be no turnovers. Number one is no turnovers. So we got 68-68 here. We're looking for it. And man, Duke might get the ball back here and might win the game. We'll see. But make sure you hit that like for us coming in. We'll see if we can get some more folks in here. When it goes, we got 5 more minutes before tip off. So I think maybe we might be okay. But if not, we're ready for you guys. Tennessee versus Kentucky. Tennessee 16-6 with a 6-3 record in the SEC. Kentucky Wildcats not ranked. Tennessee ranked 25th in the nation. Kentucky Wildcats 16-7, a 7-3 in the SEC. Both teams one right on top of each other in the SEC ranking. I think Bishop and Kobe is the key to the win. I don't know about Bishop. I'm not sure about him. Definitely Kobe for sure, but I don't know about Bishop. He really hasn't done much. What did he do against Kentucky last time? We'll give you Bishop's line here against Kentucky. 1 second, let me get my iPad going here. Let's see. Bishop's line against Kentucky on January 17th. Bishop Boswell was 28 minutes on the floor, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and only 4 points. Not really what you really want, but Gillespie was the big guy with 24 points. Ament had 17. Carey had 7 rebounds. Those 3 guys are going to have to carry Tennessee here tonight. That's the key. Women's hockey team can't afford Switzerland nothing. Yeah, I saw that. But I'm glad that you guys can have that. But just make sure you're not like trying to get to 30 likes. We're at 25, 39.4 seconds, and our tip off's going to be in 3 minutes. In 3 minutes time here. Refresh here. See if it started. Has not started yet. Caitlin says happy UK says UK for her. All right, Caitlin, appreciate it. 3 minutes, driver, start your engines. That's right. Let's see if Duke can pull this off here. I think they're going to go to overtime, y'all, unless UNC misses this last shot. Might be helpful for us. They're going to call a timeout. We're definitely going to start before this game ends. Definitely going to start before this game ends. So you guys stay right here because those bots are not going to be helping you any bit. They're not going to swap over. So we will be right here for you. Share a stream, tell a friend, go to those bots and say, hey, come to this guy. Come hang out with this guy. We're ready. Game should be starting here very shortly. It's already 8 minutes behind. Tip off is in 2 minutes, y'all. Tip off in 2 minutes. They have not gone live yet on the ESPN app. Still refreshing, making it work. Come be with the cool people. That's right. Come be with the cool people. Also available on the ESPN app. ESPN. UNC blue and white. Solid blue and white. Let's go. Typical UNC Duke game, everybody. Typical UNC Duke game. It says log in. Oh, man, are you kidding me? Yeah. Come on now. Okay. Well, it says I'm logged in. All right. On ESPN News. All right, we're going to ESPN News. They're moving it to ESPN News. ESPN News right here. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Game's about to start here. I don't need that. Slowly but surely. All right. Tennessee blew that 17-point lead. Lost 80-78. Owe was the big guy too as well. Owe looked pretty good. See, are you putting in the smoker for game tomorrow? I know, we're just doing pizza. Something slow. So, Kentucky, are you guys ready? You guys ready? Let's go. I'm ready. Carl Ravage on the call.
They are the best offensive rebounding team in the country.
Best offensive rebounding team in the country. They've won 4 in a row. Amen is finally coming alive. Could this be the time for Tennessee? Finally. The best rebounding team in the country, they say Tennessee is right now. You can't bother that. Aberdeen from the point, away. It's going to be tough to stop these guys. They stopped them last time. Let's see what happens. Not on yet, everybody. Not on yet. Let me know when the UNC Duke game is over, and I'll swap back to ESPN. Amen. Last 4 games, 24.5%. OA, 22.8%. And here it is. Tennessee going to be an all orange. Kentucky an all white with blue. And here we go. Tip off. Right. Nope. Almost. And right now. Tip off. And Tennessee is going to go left to right. Going left to right on your radio dial. You got Gillespie there at the point. Now Ament to the point. Top of the baseline's Boswell. Boswell looking here. Boswell looking. Gillespie at the bottom of the baseline looking. He's still trying to get there. Brown comes out there. Brown hands it to Boswell. Boswell back to Brown. Brown inside, throws it up, and a little tip in. Gillespie with the tip. It's 2-0. 2-0. 2-0 is the score. 2-0. You see what's going on here.
Mark Club says we want to get the ball in assist.
All right, 1 second. And a transfer, 3-point shot as Kentucky goes in for the shot, ties it up, and good for a 2-point play possibly. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Pause. Mute. All right, here we go. Go up for the Oway goes to the line and misses. Brown with the rebound. Ament brings it up. Going left to right on your radio dial for Tennessee. Gillespie for the 3. Good. Let's go. That's what I said. Gillespie starts it off. It's 5-2 Tennessee. Here's Tennessee now. Oh, I got to hit play or it won't do it. Hit play. Play. Moreno. Tried to go low to Moreno. Ooh, I like the little crowd thing around there. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's something new. I like that what they have there. Make sure you guys are hitting that like, trying to get to 30 likes. 30 likes. 30 likes. Tell me when the UNC game is over. I'll swap to ESPN. So 5-2, 18:47 to go inside. And that's good. Yelovich. With the point, it's 5-4. Gillespie now at the bottom baseline to Gillespie at the point. No, that's what's his name? Estrella. Here is Ament back to Boswell at the bottom of the baseline. Boswell to Brown at the point. He hands it off to Gillespie. Gillespie in the right near the line. Boswell into the paint, and it's a turnover. Is it going to be off of Yelovich? Yes. No, it's going to be off of Tennessee. And that's going to be the number 1.
I thought it might have too. Awfully early.
Off of Yelich.
As close as this game's going to be.
There we go. All right, here we go. Kentucky with the ball, walking it down. You got Yelovich, Moreno, Chandler, Oway, and Aberdeen on the board. There's 24. That's a shot. That's Moreno inside of the paint. It's 6-5. 17:57 to go. Ament comes down quickly with a shot. Brick. Rebound, Yelovich. Here is 0-0. Oway all the way, coast to coast, and he lays it in. It's 8-5. 8-5 now. 17:41. Gillespie walking it up. It's a high-paced game. That's on the Vols side, though. It's on the Vols side. Here is Boswell at the bottom of the baseline. Boswell back to Estrella, back to Brown. Brown at the point, looking for Amen. Amen at the point. Looking, gets it down to Gillespie. Gillespie jumper at the line. Good. It's 8-6. 8-6 is the count. 8-7. Sorry, 8-7 is the count. Here's Kentucky. Yelovich looking back down to 0. That is Aberdeen. Aberdeen back to Yelovich. Yelovich looking outside to the point. Aberdeen. He lost the ball. There's a turnover for Kentucky. Here's Boswell. Boswell at the bottom of the baseline. 8-7, 16:58 to go. Tennessee possession. He goes to the paint inside. Tries to get it to Brown, and there's another Tennessee turnover. Number 2. Number 2. 2 turnovers now for Tennessee. 2 turnovers for Tennessee now. Here is Kentucky with the lead here. All right, Kentucky walking it up the court, looking outside. You got Yelich, Moreno, Chandler, Owe, and Aberdeen on the court. Chandler, back to Yelich. Try to get to Chandler. Chandler now at the point. He's number 1, back down to number 5. That's Aberdeen. Aberdeen. He misses the 3. Tennessee rebound. It's going to be foul on Moreno, and it's going to be Tennessee ball. It's 8-7. 8-7, 16:20 to go. Make sure you guys are hitting that like. Try to get to 30 likes on the channel here. Moreno's going to inbound it here on the bottom of the baseline, going left to right. Moreno's going to take a seat. Number 10 is going to check in. Carey's going to check in as well. So you got Ament, Brown, Estrella. You got Carey, Boswell, Gillespie, Brown, and Ament on the court for Tennessee. You got Yelich, Chandler, Owe, Aberdeen, and Garrison on there on the court. He's number 20. All right, here's Boswell going left to right. He's at the bottom of the baseline. He's trying to find Ament there in the paint. Ament looking. You got double-teamed Ament looking to the bottom of the baseline. Ament looking. He's been red hot these last 4 games. He spins. He finds Gillespie. Wide as that Boswell wide open, and he missed it. Ament with the rebound. Gets it in. He misses it. Tipped in Brown. He misses it. Now Ament with the rebound. He has the ball in the paint. He jumps and shot. He misses it. Another rebound, and then Kentucky gets it back. 15:42. Numbers for Kentucky. He missed the ball. That's another turnover. Carey gets the ball back. He quickly gives it to Boswell. Boswell to Gillespie. Gillespie 3. Oh, he missed it. He hit off the rim. Oh. Man, oh, man.
Your biggest concern, the ability of Kentucky to work in the paint.
I like this. I wish I could put all of these guys right here. Right now I can move myself over. Ooh, not like that, CeeLo.
There's 2 points in the first half last game, and then 26 in the
There we go, move here.
Has raised the bar to the level that I think Rick Barnes and so many others expected him to be at. And now the question's going to be for him, like so many other freshmen.
All right. 8-7, timeout. Official TV timeout. 8-7, and it's everything that we thought it would be. Everything we thought this game would be. You got the Kentucky dancers out there doing their thing. But a timeout. TV timeout. TV timeout. 8-7 is the score. But you can't see the time, so let me bring that down.
Well, thank you very much.
Time.
Well, what a comeback, Jimmy, by North Carolina. And their biggest comeback against Duke in over.
All right. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us. My name is CeeLo. On the Go with CeeLo's our YouTube channel. Make sure you're hitting that like for us and subscribing to the channel.
Built that big lead, and Kentucky chipped away.
My gosh, CeeLo.
Was it's a Kentucky team who's got a lot of fight back in them all season long. And Kentucky comes in, we know they've won 7 of 8. Tennessee's won 4 in a row.
All right, here we go.
On Saturday night.
Let's see what happens here. Yeehaw, let's get ready to rumble. That's right. 15:30 to go. Official TV timeout under 16, I guess. 8-7 is the score. Quickly. 2 turnovers for both teams. And let me get that a little lower than it should be.
Player of the year, Otega Owe.
There we go. SEC Player of the Year, Owe. You think Owe's better than Gillespie? Who do you think's better, Gillespie or Owe? Or are they about the same? I don't know. Owe might have a little bit on Gillespie. He might. Just a little bit. 28 likes. Make sure you hit that like for us. Hit the like for us, y'all. Amen, baby. Yes, sir. 24.5 points per game in the last 4. And Owe, 22.8. I don't know. What do you think? Ament or Owe? Ament or Owe or Gillespie or Owe? Which one do you think is a better player? What you think? Ament on the bench here. So you got Brown, Gillespie, Boswell, Carey, Evans. For Kentucky, you got Chandler, Owe, Aberdeen, Dubete, and Garrison. All right, number 1, Aberdeen walking it up the court. Gillespie on him, going right to left. Back down to 5, which is Chandler. Back to the top, that's more Dubate. Trying to find Chandler there. Number 23 is Dubate. To the top of the baseline. Point throw for 3. Garrison misses the 3. And Boswell with the rebound. Here comes Tennessee going left to right. 14:59 to go. Tennessee. Boswell at the point now. Brings it down to the bottom of the baseline. Tells Evans to go to the paint. Brown now back to Gillespie. Carey out there for the block. Here's Gillespie now at the point. He steps up, shoots a 3. Good. That's what he does. He takes the lead. That's a Tennessee 3. 10-8 Tennessee. The 25th ranked team takes the lead 10-8. Here is Kentucky, number 10 at the point. There's 23, which is Dubate. I keep on saying these guys' names and I'll learn them. Dubate finds a Chandler wide open for the top of the baseline. 3. Brick. Rebound, Tennessee. Brown with the rebound. Hands it to Gillespie going left to right. Tennessee in all orange, white stripe. Gillespie. He's already put it up three times already. He gives it to Boswell. Back to Brown at the point. Finds Evans at the bottom of the baseline. Evans takes it to the paint. He stops. He pump fakes. He throws it. And rebound Brown. And it looks like Brown got hurt, but he's good now. Chandler with the rebound. He's at the bottom of the baseline. Here goes number 22 to the baseline, but he misses. And here is Tennessee with the numbers now game. Evans, top of the point. Brown, don't shoot it. He gets stinged from the back. Is it going to be a foul? The Kentucky crowd is yelling, booing. He's booing. What up, CeeLo? What's up, Kentucky guys, man? Appreciate you being here. 13:37 to go. Tennessee up 10-8. 10-8. Guess it's a late one tonight. Not a lot of people hanging out with us. Not our normal folks here, but we got some folks. A little tip in for Estrella, and he gets fouled doing it. Estrella fouling Dubate. And Estrella's going to go to the line for a 3-point play, up 12-8 with 13:36 to go. 13:36 to go. 12-8 is the score. Estrella to the line. Up. Missed. No. Kentucky gets the rebound. Hands it to number 2, Johnson. Johnson now on the court. He's number 2. Johnson here. 12-8. Inside. Finds 0-0 to the bottom of the baseline. He gets his own rebound. He almost lost it. That is Owe. Big three misses. Rebound Kentucky. And good. Garrison with the rebound and tip in. And he draws a foul. And he's going to go to the line for a 3-point play as well, making it 12-10. 12-10 Tennessee. 12-10 Tennessee. Who won the UNC game? Up, brick, and out of bounds. It's going to be Tennessee ball. It was off the tip. It was off of defensive rebound for Tennessee. What up, Kentucky guy? Good to see you. So you got Owe, Noah now in the court. Devontae, Garrison, and Johnson for Kentucky. Ament, Estrella, Gillespie, Carey, and Evans for Tennessee. All right, Carey with the point. He gives it to Evans at the bottom of the baseline. Finds Gillespie. Gillespie steps back in the 3-point line. He's looking for Ament. Ament now top of the baseline. Finds Estrella in the paint. Estrella spins. He throws it up. He misses. Rebound number 23. That is Dubate. Back inside. Garrison inside, and Ament gets it. There's another Kentucky turnover. Ament here comes down. Ament looking. He thinks about shooting a three. He steps back. He finds Evans at the bottom of the baseline in the paint. He finds Evans goes to Carey. Carey trying to bottle in the bottom, but that's going to be another Tennessee turnover. The ball is off of Carey, goes out of bounds, and Kentucky's going to get the ball. And it was Carey versus Johnson on the ground near the bottom of the baseline looking for the ball, fighting for the ball. Big man Carey went off of his hands. Kentucky ball with 12:28 to go. Going right to left. Here is Johnson with the ball. Johnson looking. There's Garrison saying, hey, give it to me. Garrison gets it back down. Then he gives it to number 1, which is Aberdeen. And there's a foul. 3 turnovers for Kentucky, 2 for Tennessee. 3 turnovers for Kentucky, 2 for Tennessee. Let me get the game up on my last game here. Para has not been on the court yet. But I like Carey better on the court. 12:15 to go, 12-10 Tennessee. 12-10 Tennessee against Kentucky here. Hi, chat. What's up, Joyce? Good to see you. Hoping for hitting it for a like, and I hope y'all beat Kentucky. Me too. Me too. 12:15 to go right now. 12:15 to go. All right, Kentucky inbound here on the top of the baseline. He tries to get it to 2. Johnson, Evans and Johnson battle for it. It's going to be Tennessee ball. And they're going to get Johnson with a foul on a push. T. Lee, what's up? Good to see you. 12:15 to go. Evans and now Johnson battling with another Tennessee player. Gotta love the hustle, at least, for the guy. I'm glad to see Rick letting him have it. That's right. Let Carey have the lead, man. Let Carey be the big guy down low. Para, he's okay, but I'll give it to Carey any day. Oh, actually, no, they're going to give it back to Kentucky. So Kentucky inbounds it, throws it up to Johnson. Johnson's going to walk it in the court down 12-10 with 12:10 to go. Here's Johnson. He's up the fine. That's Chandler. Here's number 10. That's Devontae. Devontae backing himself in. Throws it up. Nice block by Brown. Boswell with the ball. He gets it quickly to Gillespie. Gillespie walking it up. Walking to the bottom of the baseline. He finds Ament at the bottom of the baseline. Ament finds Brown in the paint. Brown spins, finds Boswell. Tries to get back to Estrella. A soft pass to Estrella. The ball's on the ground. It's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to be... There's a foul on the play. I'm not sure who it's going to be on. 11:39 to go. I'm not sure. The foul's going to be on Devontae. So Tennessee ball is another official TV timeout. We appreciate you being here. My name is CeeLo. On the Go with CeeLo's our YouTube channel. We'd love for you to hang out with us because eventually, when the playoffs start, the March Madness tournament starts, those bots that you get to watch all season won't be here. So you'll be hanging out with us. So make sure you hit that like, subscribe to the channel. And let's take a look really quick, at the percentage here. Tennessee at 38% from the field, Kentucky at 45. 3-point percent is 42. Kentucky has not shot a three yet. It's been all Gillespie with the 3-point shots. Then you got free throw percentage. Nobody's hit a free throw yet. 3 turnovers for Kentucky, 3 for Tennessee. 7 rebounds for Kentucky, 10 for Tennessee. I love that. I love that. Kitty cars are going to lose. We'll see. Kitty cats are going to lose. PCAP, we'll hope so. I hope so. Points in the percentage lead. Tennessee has led this 53% of the game. Kitty cats are going to lose. We'll see. We'll see. But right now, Tennessee up 12-10 with 11:39 to go in the first half. Appreciate the ones that are here, still here, hanging out. 32 likes, trying to get to 40. Thank you. I'm a Kentucky fan, though. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I thought it said what Tennessee plays up to their opponents. If they're playing on the road, they feel like they have to play a lot better. If they're at home, I think they're more relaxed. And that's how we blew a 17-point lead. But right now, Tennessee is not letting they've shut the 3 down. They haven't got to attempt a 3 yet for Kentucky. But Gillespie with let's see, I don't have the points there, but Gillespie with 8 points, Estrella with 4. Ament hasn't got a basket here. He's 0 for 3 from the field. So that's interesting. The other side, you got Aberdeen, no points, no points, Sabate with no points, and you got Always on the bench. So that's another thing there too. Oh, then they went to back to ESPN. Hold on, I gotta go back to ESPN. They swapped over. Let me go back to ESPN. Lucky I paid attention there. I was like, what the heck? Unlimited streams at home. Better quality. Oh, thanks. All right. Appreciate the love here, y'all. Thanks so much for hanging with us. 12-10 is the score. 12-10. Back on ESPN now. It was on ESPN News for just a little bit for the kickoff, but 32 likes. Boo, Tennessee. I see Kentucky winning. We'll see. Now you say they're going to win? Okay. Okay. Go UK, go. Caitlin says UK isn't what they used to be. No, they're definitely not like the 90s with Patino and all the greats. But celebrating the 96 team. The 1996 team. Do I recognize any of those names? The 1996 National Championship team. Quickly now, back in his Ament at the top of the point. He says a 3. And he bricks. Rebound, number 4. Number 4, that's Jukovic. All right, here's number 1 with the ball. That's Johnson. No, that's Aberdeen. Number 1 is Aberdeen. Owe on the court as well. Owe back out there. There's Chandler. Chandler, top of the point. He finds Aberdeen. Back inside. Inside, back out. Moreno, back to the big man, Jukovic. He misses the 3. He doesn't need to be shooting a 3. Quickly, Ament with the rebound. Back to Boswell. That's Gillespie at the top of the point. Gillespie looking. Tries to find Ament at the point. Amen. Back inside to Estrella. Good shot. 14-10. How can I tell how long I've been subscribed, CeeLo? Kentucky guys, I don't know. I'd maybe have to look on my end. I might have an answer for you another day. Back in here's Kentucky now. Down 14-10. Owe up to the basket. Nice play. It was Owe versus Boswell, and Owe took him to school like a little child. And he fouled him too as well. So Boswell gets a foul, and Owe. I don't know if Boswell's the best on-ball offender that we have, but so always going to the line, shoots it up. Brick misses the free throw. Wow. Ament with the ball. He gives it to Gillespie. Gillespie walking it up. Gillespie down to the bottom with Boswell now. Boswell at the point. Back to Estrella at the point. Back to Brown. Brown and Estrella, the big guys on the court right now. Finds Ament in the paint, but there's a foul. Foul on Owe on Ament. Owe with a foul. Owe's like, no way. That's his first personal foul of the game. 10-17 to go here. 10-17 to go. Inbound is Tennessee. 10-16 to go. Shoots it up. I'm not sure who that was. Brown tried to get the rebound, but he lost it. 24 Moreno with the rebound. He gives it to Aberdeen. Aberdeen to the bottom of the baseline. He takes it coast to coast and tips it in. It's tied up at 14, just like that. 9:55 to go. Here's Gillespie. Gillespie back to Brown. Brown almost started over. Ament wide open. Three for Ament. 17-14. Big 3-point shot for Ament. Here is the Wildcats. Owe to the bottom of the baseline. He tries to go to the basket against Boswell again. Back to the bottom. That is number 5, Chandler. Number 9. That's number 9, not 5. Number 9 is Noah, not Chandler. Back aside, Noah with the ball. He's at the bottom of the baseline. He finds Aberdeen for the 3. Brick. And rebound Tennessee. Owe goes to the paint. Throws it up. Rejected by Brown. Boswell turns the ball over to Urijic. And he gets fouled. Tennessee fouls the big guy for Tennessee. For Kentucky, Ilovich. On you of KWs are right for the fight today. Hold that ball, hit that line. Every Wildcat star will shine. We'll fight for the blue and white. There you go, man. And Kentucky guy says, I changed my name. You might remember me, Atlanta Braves fan. If you don't hit that like button, you must be a Mets fan. Oh, okay, gotcha, man. Gotcha. Kentucky guys, I'll remember that one. Got it. You live in Florida. Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh. Remind me. It's been a while, man. It's been a while. You live in Florida, right? That's who I'm talking about. I've thrown up to the line here. Brick. All right, here's Gillespie. Gillespie walking it up. Back to Evans at the bottom of the baseline. There's Ament at the point. 3. Good. Ament with another one. 3. Ament now back to back. Yeah, I'm that guy. All right, I knew it was you. What's up, man? 8:44 to go. Kentucky with the ball. Here is Kentucky. Gilovich with the ball at the point. Looking inside. Inside the 24. And it slipped out of his hands. That was Moreno. I was on vacation. I'm still getting all the vlogs out. I'm back, but I didn't get a chance to do all the vlogs while I was on vacation. I'm that guy. Here we go. Evans. Evans to Brown. Brown to Carey. Carey at the top. Ament comes quickly out there. I was cruise runners. Yeah. Here we go. Were there any cruise run? No, there wasn't. Never saw any. Here's Ament in the paint. Shot the shot. Good. Ament again. Ament is coming alive. 22-14. Ament now with 8. Kentucky. Aberdeen. Hands it to Owe. Owe with the ball. Owe. Jumper. Good. I don't know if it's a 3 or not. I think it's a 2. I think he had his foot on the line. It's 22-16. 22-16, 7:41 to go. Gene. It's Gene. Kentucky guy. You're Gene, right? Brown. Boswell. Gillespie. Back out to Ament. 3. Another one. He is alive. I said tonight the 3 had to come alive. 25-16. Ament on fire. Owe to the basket and good. Drives it to the basket. Here is Ament. Ament stops. finds Carey in the paint. Carey back out to Gillespie. 3. God, let's go. Amen. Gillespie. Amen with the big 3. Let's go, baby. 28-18. Tennessee up by 10. Let's go. Yes, sir. What did I say? Pre-game. Gillespie. Amen. 3. Let's go. Last week. What's up, Taterhead? Last week. Kentucky guy is Gene. It took me a bit to remember who that was. Gene, what's up, man? Go Vols, Joyce says. Go Vols. Wow. Amen with 11. Gillespie with 11. Putting them on their backs. Mets, my entire team sucks. It's almost that time, Gene. It's almost that time. I hope you're doing well. Hope your health is well. Hope everything's going well with you. I was just down in that area on a cruise, Gene. We were out of Cape Canaveral 2 weeks ago or a week ago. All right. 28-18. Timeout by Kentucky. I like that I can see this right here. I love this. I can see it. And you guys can see it too. I like the setup. Looks good. I'll take it. All right. See what we can do here. 28-18. 7:06 to go in this first half. Coming up at a halftime, we'll give you our stats and highlights and all that fun stuff. Make sure you subscribe to the channel too as well. If you have not subscribed, 51,347 is our Gene. We've been busy as well. 51,347 on our sub count. We'd love for you to subscribe. We need 3 more to 51,350. And where are we at our likes? We're at 35. Trying to get to 40 on the likes if you haven't hit those for us. Hit that for us. 40 on the likes. Would love for that too as well. See here. Awesome. I like it. Good deal. You got a good memory. I was in the hospital laid up for a while. Broke my back. Oh, man, Gene. I appreciate you, Gene. You've been a big supporter of ours for a long time. I just had to process it there for a second. But, Gene, good to see you, buddy. Hope to see you some more. But I'm glad you're better, and prayers for more of a recovery. I haven't seen Lane in a while. I don't know if you talked to Lane in a while. I haven't seen Laney in a while either. They'll all come back during baseball season. They all come back, just like our racing folks. They come back. But good to see you, Gene, man. I'm glad you're still going, man. Always good to see folks that have been with you for a long time, and they trickle back in. It's always good to see those folks that have supported you when you were little, guy. Whoops. Still a little guy. 50,000 subscribers is still little compared to some folks that are out there. But hoping to grow even more, grow some more here in these next couple months. So, but Amen, man, I tell you, I was not a fan of Amen at all in these first 10 games of the season. The kid is finally coming alive. I am shocked with this cat. Finally figuring it out. That's what he's doing. Last 4 games, he's 8 for 18 from the 3-point line. Tonight, he's got 11 points, and he's 3 for 5 from the 3-point line. So you got Estrella, Gillespie, Boswell, Carey, and Evans on the court for Tennessee. You got Yelovich, Moreno, Chandler, Owe, and Aberdeen. Here's inside to Owe. Good. And it's 28-20, 6:52 to go. Tennessee going left to right. Here's Gillespie, or that's Boswell, gives it to Evans. Evans inside to Estrella in the paint. He misses a shot. Rebound to Kentucky. Here comes Aberdeen. Aberdeen looking. He's trying to go coast to coast. He jumps in the paint. Good. 28-22, 6:29 to go. Here comes Tennessee. Gillespie crossing midcourt. He's at the paint. He shoots a 3 and brick. But nice Estrella with the Estrella with the rebound and gets fouled by Chandler. Going up. Toronto Blue Jays girl, too. The OGs, yeah. Oh, Dallas, yeah. Dallas, if you're still here, that's Gene in the chat. Yep. World Series Gene was nuts around here, by the way. Was crazy. We were blown out of the water during the World Series. 6:20 to go. Inbound is Evans at the bottom of the baseline, underneath the basket. Gonna inbound it here with 6:20 to go. 20 on the shot clock. Got Ament coming back in the game. He's sitting the bench there for just a little bit. Ament, Estrella, Gillespie, Boswell, Carey on the court for Tennessee. Owe, Aberdeen, Noah, Devontae, and Garrison on the court for Kentucky. 6:20 to go. So Evans on the bottom of the baseline, under the basket, inbound here. He's got to get it in, Evans. Got to get it in. He gets it to Estrella. Estrella back to back to Boswell. Boswell gets it back to Gillespie at the point. Carey's out for the block. Here goes Gillespie in the paint. Back out to Boswell at the point. Carey comes out for the block. Boswell shoots at the jumper in the paint. Brick out of bounds off of Carey's hands. And it will be Kentucky ball. Caitlin says, go UK. Go UK. 6:03 to go. 28-22. 6 minutes to go. Here is Aberdeen. Aberdeen on Gillespie. Aberdeen looking. He gives it to Noah. Back to Aberdeen. Here is Garrison with the block. Finds Owe at the top of the baseline. Boswell on him. There's Aberdeen. He goes to the basket. Throws it up. And misses a little easy rebound. Here's Gillespie. Quickly down the court. Back to Gillespie. 3! Good. Let's go. Another 3 for Gillespie. It's 31-22. It's a fast-moving game. Here's Owe. Finds bottom of the baseline. There is 23, Devontae. Devontae spins. He's on the big man, Carey. He finds Aberdeen from the 3 from the top of the baseline. Wide open. And it's a big 3. 31-25. Here's Gillespie. Gillespie to Carey. Carey back inside to Estrella, and a foul on Garrison. Kentucky guy says, I forgot about you liking the Vols. That horrible shade of orange. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, here we go. Estrella. Up. Good. 32-25. Estrella with the free throw. 5:04 to go here in this first half. Estrella, a redshirt sophomore. Estrella misses the second free throw. Gets his own rebound. Yes, sir. Boswell with the ball. Boswell goes to the paint. Dishes it back out to Henderson. Henderson there. Back to Boswell. Boswell finds Ament. 3. He's alive. Another 3 for Ament. Like it's nothing. 35-25. Tennessee with a 10-point lead. 4:39 to go. Here's Owe now walking across the midcourt, going right to left. Kentucky in all white with blue stripe. Owe to the basket, spins, loses the ball, and that's going to be a turnover on Kentucky. That's going to be number 5 on Kentucky. 4 turnovers for Tennessee, 5 for Kentucky. Ament wide open at the top of the line. 8 for 13 from the 3-point line this game for Tennessee. 1 for 7 for Kentucky. 6 more likes for Hank. That's right. We need to get 40 likes. We get that 40 mark, and we'll do 44 for sure. Here's Boswell back to Estrella. Estrella to Ament at the point. He finds Henderson. Back in there to Ament. Ament looking. Ament goes to the basket. Spins. Stops. Looks for Boswell inside to Carey in the paint. Jumper. Nothing but a foul. Devontae is going to be the foul on Carey. How many is that for Devontae? Devontae has 3 personal fouls. He's going to be coming off the court. 3 personal fouls for Devontae now. So a big man for Kentucky down low with a high point rank. So we'll see what happens. 35-25, up by 10, and Carey still struggling from the free throw line when I last saw him play. So Carey still having issues from the free throw line. So good down low. Rebounds, but he cannot shoot the free throw. 35-25, 4:04 to go. And there he hit his second one at least. It's going to be 36-25.
Yeah, the new game ended?
No.
You didn't see it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's frozen.
36-25. All right, here's Aberdeen. Oh, wow. Nice.
And they stormed the court,
Wow.
and there was 24 seconds left.
Oh, no. Here we go. 36-25. Aberdeen with the ball to the bottom of the baseline. Chandler out there still. Aberdeen with a big three. Airballed it. But they got it back in. What a play. Who was that? Yelovich? Wow, what a play. Chandler with the big three. Good. God, 36-28. What a circus of advance. Looks like it was going to go out of bounds with an air ball by Aberdeen. The big guy, Yelovich, gets the rebound, gets it to Chandler, and he throws up a three. Crazy. Boswell, Amen now with the ball. He's about half court. Amen calling the plays. There's no Gillespie on the court right now. There's Akpara. He's making a little appearance today. Amen loses the ball. Here's Noah. Noah to the basket, and he gets fouled. Henderson fouls him, and Noah's going to go to the line. Noah to the line. We got 41 likes, trying to get to 50 likes now. Help us out. God, what a, I mean, would have been great if that ball would have gone out of bounds. But Chandler with the big 3-point shot there. My goodness. Appreciate all the love here tonight. Make sure you hit that like for us. Subscribe to the channel. We got 51,347. And Tennessee now up to 50% from the field. Kentucky shooting 54%. Tennessee with a 62% from the three. You cannot win a game against a team if they're shooting like that. The turnovers are lower than I'm loving that too as well. Everything that I said in the pregame is coming alive here. Low on the turnovers, 3-point shots for Gillespie and Ament. Get the down low with Carey. I'm telling you.
Wait for the second half to watch.
Yeah, second half collapse. Exactly. So we'll see what happens. But thank you guys for being here. At least we're looking good for right now. Amen. I'm telling you, Amen he's figured something out. I don't know what it is, but Gene says big turnaround there. UK was down 11 with a turnover, but nope. Big man saved the day night. Yeah, he did. Yelovich came out of nowhere and got that ball, gave it to Chandler, and boom, three. The difference would have been down by 11. You're right. Big play there. Gene, were you in that Port Canaveral hospital there? That's there on the water, Port Canaveral. Only reason I know is my dad had to be there when he had a little illness when he was in Florida. 36-28. Working on a 2026 NASCAR preview video. It's almost done. And I hope to have another vlog from Barbados in our next cruise video out too as well. So, Caitlin with the waves going UK. Bum, 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 bum. Just waiting here. We're just waiting. Gonna come back. Halftime, we'll give you stats, box scores, scores around the nation.
Rate of finish and
Can't wait to see you. I just saw it on Ryan's phone, but can't wait to see you here on this computer. Duke UNC. One of the Cats' nickname was the Heart Attack Cat. Don't count them out before they play the second half. Jerry, tell me about it. We blew a 17-point lead to y'all, or to Kentucky, on January 17th, so I know all about it. Heart Attack Cats. Jerry, that's funny. All right, so we got Ament, Brown, Boswell, Okpara, Henderson still on the court for Tennessee. You got Illich, Moreno, Chandler, Aberdeen, and Noah on the court for Kentucky with 3 minutes to go here. 14 points for tonight for Amen. He had 26 against Ole Miss last game. So Noah's going to go to line 36-28. Up. Good. 36-29 is the score. 36-29. 3:03 to go. 36-29. Shows it up. Good. 36-30. 36-30. Gillespie with the ball. Gillespie walking it on up. Look at here. Gillespie to the bottom of the baseline. He tried to go coast to coast. They shut him off. Gillespie spins. He finds Ament. Or not, it's Boswell. Jumper good. 38-30. Boswell. That's Gillespie to Boswell. And the 2-point shot. 2:41 to go. Here's Aberdeen at the bottom of the baseline. He finds Noah in the paint. Noah goes up. Brown gives him a rejection. And here is Noah. Ament. Ament now looking. Ament trying to get Okpara, and there's a foul. It'll be Kentucky ball. Who was it on? It was going to be on Okpara. Foul on Okpara and the turnover, which makes it now 6 turnovers for Tennessee, 5 for Kentucky. 38-30 is the score. 38-30. 2:23 to go. Here we go. Aberdeen back to Chandler at the bottom of the baseline. Chandler goes to the paint. He throws it up. He misses. Rebound Brown. He gives it to Boswell. Here comes Boswell. Quickly. Boswell to Ament. And the big slammer jammer. Ament with the big slammer jammer, making the lead by 10. It's 40-30. 2 minutes to go. Here we go. Aberdeen with the bottom of the baseline. He's looking. Bottom of the baseline looking. He finds Yelovich. Yelovich tries to go to the basket. Okpara shuts him down. They do it. And there's Boswell with the Gillespie with the steal to Ament. Ament throws it up in the good, and a 3-point play coming up for Ament. Ament with 16 on the half. 42-30. Tennessee up by 12. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ament. Coming out party. It started against Ole Miss. And he's continuing in the first half here at Rupp. This kid, he's improving. I can't believe it. Up. Good. 19 points for Ament in this first half. 43-30. Up by 13. Gillespie and Ament coming alive here. Yelovich back to Noah. Noah back out to 24-2. Johnson inside to 24. Is that Moreno? That is Moreno inside in the paint with a good bumper layup. Good. It's 43-32. Lead is 11. Here's Gillespie. Gillespie finds Okpara. Okpara back to Gillespie. Okpara with the block. Gillespie goes to the point, throws it up to Okpara, and tips it in. Nice little. That wasn't supposed to go like that, but they got it in. That was Gillespie to Okpara, 45-32. Johnson now with the ball. Bound finds Owe at the bottom of the baseline. Owe into Moreno. Moreno backing it against the freshman Brown. He loses it. There's a turnover. Is it going to be a foul against Brown? Foul is going to be on Brown. It would have been a nice turnover, but Brown fouled him. With 53 seconds to go here. 53 seconds to go. Hope you're doing well tonight. Appreciate you being here. 53.1 seconds to go, and Moreno is going to go to the line to shoot 2. He misses the first one. Kentucky's free throw percentage is at 25%, everybody. Kentucky falling apart at the seams here. They're down by 13 and can't hit a free throw. They're 2 for 8 from the line. Tennessee isn't any better. They're 3 for 6. Both teams in the bonus. Kentucky's at least in the bonus plus. He hits that free throw. 51 seconds. Here's Gillespie. Gillespie walking it down, running down. Him and Estrella. Back to Boswell at the point. He hands it to Ament. Ament now at the point. Back to Boswell. Boswell back to Ament. Ament thought about shooting a 3. He gives it to Boswell. Boswell to Gillespie. 3. And he misses the 3. Rebound number 10. That's Garrison. Here is Kentucky with the ball. That's to Johnson. Johnson at the point. Johnson looking. He gives it to Moreno. Moreno over to Owe. Owe at the point. Owe looking. He goes to the basket. Jumper. Brick. Rebound, Tennessee, Okpara. 9 seconds to go. One last shot here. One last shot. 6 seconds. Gillespie, you take it. 3. Brick. And Boswell, is there going to be a half at the end of the half, or is there going to be a foul? Boswell's going to go to the line. Boswell's going to go to the line after a last-second shot by Gillespie. Boswell got the rebound. Garrison was holding on to him. Who's the foul going to be on? They're going to review this. They're going to see, was the clock expired? You're a Louisville fan now? That's what they're looking at. Was the foul committed after the half was over? If it's not, then Boswell's going to line and shoot 2. The coach for Kentucky is going off on the ref. Let's see. Right. He was held with 1.6 seconds, so the foul is going to happen. So it's going to be a 1-and-1, right? Because Tennessee's in the bonus. It's going to be a 1-and-1. They're not in the bonus plus yet. Kenneth Clark, what's going on? Good to see you, CeeLo. How is everyone doing tonight? Doing good tonight. And let's get ready for Speed Weekend next races. That's right. Wednesday, it kicks off here on our channel. Speed Weeks. Wednesday kicks it off, everybody.
It's not ideal. He's our best defender.
Appreciate all the love here tonight, guys. Thanks so much for hanging with us. My name is CeeLo. On the Go at CeeLo, our YouTube channel. Oh my God, not Louisville. Never. But Ament's been the story this half. I mean, not to take Gillespie, starve away from Gillespie, but Ament's got 5 rebounds. Ament 19 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Gillespie 14 points, 5 for 9, 1 rebound. 45 points. All the fans are leaving. They're going to get to half. They're going to go to the restrooms. Boswell's going to shoot. Oh, they're in bonus plus, so they're going to get 2 points, 2 shots here. Boswell throws it up and hits the first one, 46-33. 46-33, Tennessee, up by 13. Yep. Good. 47-33. Last second shot, no good. We're at the half, everybody. Tennessee. Gotta love it. Gotta love it, baby. Woo! right, welcome to halftime, everybody. Appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. And just a reminder, coming up March Madness time, you guys are not going to have those bots helping you out at all. So let's look at the. You might as well just subscribe to us because we're going to be here March Madness. All right, let me turn this off and let me turn my subs off. All right, let's take a look. Team stats here. Team stats. Let's take a look at it. Look at North Carolina with a big win tonight over Duke. All right. Right there. All right, let's look at that. Tennessee here is at 17 for 32 from the field. 53% from the field on the that's pretty good. We'll take that. 8 for 15 from the 3-point line, 53%. Oh my god, it's been a nice one tonight. 5 for 8 from the free throw line, 63%. 21 rebounds, 15 defensive rebounds. Love that. And 6 offensive rebounds. Need to get a little better on that one. But when they're all going in, you don't need offensive rebounds, right? So that's good. Yeah, 15 assists, 5 steals, 3 blocks. Total turnovers are 6. And Kentucky only has 4 points off of their 6 turnovers. 11 fast break points, 12 points in the paint, 10 fouls. 14 is their largest lead, and Tennessee has led 79% of this game. Rocky Top, SMH here's hoping for a second half collapse by Tennessee. We'll see. We'll see. It happens. It happens. All right, here's Kentucky. Kentucky's the North Carolina Duke game never went in overtime. Wow. All right, 14 for 28 for North Carolina, 50% from the field, 2 for 9 from the 3-point line. So Kentucky really needs to find someone that can shoot the 3 for them. They're only at 22%. 3 for 9 from the free throw, 33%. 14 rebounds, 3 offensive rebounds, 11 defensive rebounds. They have 11 assists. They have 3 steals. They have 0 blocks. They have 6 turnovers. Tennessee's got 6 points on those 6 turnovers. Let's see here. 8 fast break points, 22 points in the paint. So definitely can't stop Kentucky in the paint. That's a problem. 10 fouls, and they've had the largest lead for Kentucky was 3, and they've only led for 17 minutes. All right, so let's take a look at your box scores. Box scores. And we'll turn off this team stats here 1 second. Take a look at that. All right, let's take a look at some of the box scores here. Tennessee, 17 minutes for Ament. Big time, 19 points. 7-11 from the field. 4 for 6 from the 3-point line. 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. I'll take it all day. Amen, man. Amen. Looking good. Brown, the freshman, no points. Let's see here. Estrella, 7 points. He's 3 for 6 from the field, 1 for 3 from the free throw. Gillespie, 18 minutes, 14 points, 5 for 9 from the field, 4 for 8 from the 3-point line, 1 rebound, 4 assists, 1 steal. Boswell, 17 points, 17 minutes, 4 points, so not really much going on there. He does have 5 rebounds, and he has 3 assists, and he has 2 steals. So defensively, he's doing his job. Let's see. On the bench, not really much going on the bench. Para, Carey, 9 points. Like to see Carey get some more points in the paint. Like to see that. That would be good. Evans, not really doing anything either. So there's that. Here is the Kentucky bench here. Let's take a look at Kentucky's box score. Gilovich is 2 points. So they've held the big man to 2 points. Moreno only 5 points. Chandler only 3 points. Owe, he had 24 last time. That was Aberdeen had 24, and we've held Aberdeen to 7 points. So Owe 16 minutes, 12 points, 6 for 9 from the field, 0 for 2 from the free throw, 0 for 1 from the 3-point line. He's only got 1 assist, 1 rebound. So really shutting down Owe and Aberdeen as well. 17 minutes for him, 7 points, 3 for 7 from the field, 1 for 4 from the 3-point line, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 turnovers. So really have shut down these guys for Kentucky as Tennessee's got a 14-point lead at the half. For the bench side here, Noah, he's got 10 minutes, 2 points, and Garrison 7 minutes, 2 points. So nothing really going on. Garrison at least has 3 points. So that is that. So let's take a look at scores around the nation really quick. Scores around the nation when it loads. We got Illinois, number 5 in the nation. Illinois playing Michigan State, big game. All tied up at 56 in the second half, coming down to the closing minutes. Clemson playing California up 58-41. Florida up 38-23. Up 38-23. There that. And then let's see here. Some finals today. Arizona's 84-47. Oklahoma 92-91. Baylor, Iowa State up on Baylor, or 1 over Baylor. Nebraska beats Rutgers. Utah loses to Kansas, and Purdue beats Oregon. Virginia 72-59. St. Louis, did I say Duke UNC yet? Did I? No, I did not. We haven't got to that game yet. St. Louis beats LaSalle. Arkansas beats Mississippi State. Miami kills Marshall. Louisville beats Wake Forest. Gonzaga beats Oregon State. And the big one tonight, North Carolina takes down number 4 Duke 71-68 on a last second shot. A last second shot by North Carolina at the buzzer and beats Duke. So there is that. All right, so that is all I got for me here. Jake, go Heels! Good job, man. I'm sure it was a crazy game to watch. I didn't know if we were gonna pick up a bunch of views because they were going to overtime. I was hoping it'd go in overtime, but it didn't. What's up, Jake? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here too as well. All right, so that's all I got, guys. Appreciate you being here, and I gotta do something really quick. Let me look really quick. I gotta check out something I forgot to do, and I know looking at the Florida Gators score reminded me that I need to check this out. So stand by, guys, as I do this here for one of our friends. So 1 second here. See here. See what's going on here. Settings. Migration. Management. Okay, here we go. See if this person got banned by accident. I don't see him. Said he was having a hard time talking in our chat, but I don't see him, and that would be way. I don't see anybody else. He'll be way up here. I don't see him. Okay, well, maybe he'll come back. By the way, this isn't Gene. I didn't want to embarrass you. Me and Gene go way back too. Dixon way too. Are you still doing raids? Oh, it's not Gene? Oh. What was your name then? I'm sorry, man. I thought it was Gene. Remind me. Now it's gonna kill me. Who is it? Remind me, man. I hate these the names. I can't see the real name. This isn't Gene. You might be a Mets fan. Who who is it? Remind me of your handle, what it used to be. That would help me. It wasn't Gene. But it sounds I remember that. But I thought that's what Gene used to say all the time. Who was it? Who what? Give me your handle. Help me remember. You didn't embarrass me. You just said no, it's not Gene. I'm like, okay. This is Frank. Oh, okay, gotcha. Frank. Yes, okay, gotcha, man. I remember you saying that now. Gotcha. Yep. Well, hopefully Gene's okay. I haven't seen him in a while. But yeah, you do go way back, Frank. I remember you, man. Thank you for being here, Frank. I appreciate you. Yeah, if you just said, hey, it's not Gene. No, I'm not Gene. That's fine though. But appreciate you hanging with us. Appreciate it, man. Let's see. Cancel. Okay. I didn't do any changes. All right. There's that. 6 more likes. Hey, we got 44. Hey, we got 44, Frank. 44. We got 44 likes. We're trying to get to 50. I did actually break my back though. Oh well, man. Well, I remember Gene having issues with his back too, so it was all like falling apart there. 44s, Hank Aaron, man. Yeah, Braves baseball very soon. Frank, we'll be doing Braves baseball again. Hopefully, we'll have a better season than we did last year, for sure. But halftime, bum, 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 bum. Super Bowl tomorrow. We will not be doing the Super Bowl. Gonna spend some time with the family and hang out, watch the game, eat some pizza, just chill. But there will be plenty of other folks doing the game. If you're looking for somebody to do the game, there'll be plenty of other folks doing the game for you. Uh, Tons of fun out there on YouTube covering the game. Are you watching the Bad Bunny? Are you watching the other halftime show that they've been promoting? Which halftime show are you excited about? What halftime show are you excited about? Let me go report some of these guys really quick. See if they'll do it. Live. There's me. Report this one right here. Report. I can't believe that ESPN just allows this unauthentic reports. And one more. Reports. Unauthentic. All right, there's another one. Anybody else? There's just 2. Maybe we can get those taken down. That'd be great. See if there's how many NCAA games are there on here. Let's see. Probably a lot more than I know. CAA. Ooh, the Ritz Carlton. 1, 2. There's the 2. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. Do this one too. Porch. On. You let these guys go run wild. It's nuts. So many of them. Just gonna watch the commercials for the Super Bowl. I'm a Cowboys fan, so yeah, right. So you're just gonna watch the commercials. Same here. I enjoy calling NFL on this channel, but I'm not a big fan anymore. Titans have really ruined that for me. Really have ruined it. 47-33. See if Tennessee can keep this lead, which is 14. They blew a 17-point lead. So being up on Kentucky is nothing new for Tennessee. Nothing new for Tennessee here. 19 points. Can he get over 26 that he had against Ole Miss the last game? Should be interesting. Ronald says, good morning. Looking forward to watching Super Bowl tomorrow morning, Philippine time. I'm Definitely since 1973 and rooting for the Seahawks to win. Awesome, Ronald. Welcome in from the Philippines. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. All right, so the start of the second half, we're going to Ament, Brown, Estrella, Gillespie, Boswell. On the other side, it's going to be Yelich, Moreno, Chandler, Owe, and Aberdeen. So Tennessee's going to inbound at the bottom of the baseline. No, Kentucky's going to inbound on the bottom of the baseline. Chandler, you're probably going to get it to Aberdeen here. Kentucky going left to right. Kentucky in all white, blue stripe. Chandler gives it to Aberdeen. Crosses over, half court. Aberdeen walks it up. Aberdeen looking. He gives it inside to Owe. Backdoor. Good way to start it up. 47-35. Owe with the big slammer jammer. 47-35. Tennessee going right to left now. Right to left. Gillespie to Brown. Brown to Ament at the top of the baseline. Trying to get to Boswell. Ament still has it at the point. Ament down to Gillespie. Gillespie at the paint. Steps out back to the top of the baseline. Now to the point. Brown comes out. Shot clock at 7. He's got to shoot it up. Gillespie goes up for the shot and gets fouled. He's going to go to the line. The foul's going to be on Owe. And that's a problem. Owe now with 2 fouls. 2 personal fouls for Owe. Owe just coming off that big slam. Here, 47-35. Lead is 12. 19-23. Gillespie's going to go to the line. Shoots it up. Brick misses the first one. I still remember those baby blue uniforms when they came to Tennessee. Tennessee Oilers for the first little bit. Seems like yesterday. I know, right, man? 47-35. Good. And Brown and Yelovich kind of collided. And they both fell out. Here is Aberdeen at the ball. Gillespie on him. Aberdeen at half court. Looking, gets it to Chandler. Chandler inside. I don't know what this camera is, but to Moreno. Moreno underneath the basket. He goes up for the shot, gets fouled. Estrella fouls him. That's Estrella's first personal foul of the game. 19:08 to go here in the second half. Tennessee up 48-35. And Moreno's going to go to the line. Moreno went up for the shot. Estrella was in his face. Here we go. Moreno's going to go up to the line. Shoots it up. Good. 48-36. You know what I forgot? I haven't done the second half. We're doing it the second half. I have not been using the emojis. And that's what we're going to do this second half. We're going to get the emojis going. All right, here we go. 48-35 and good. 48-37 Kentucky. Here we go. Gillespie back to Ament at the top of the baseline. And another foul coming. Well, if I can get my chat moving. YouTube's really been messing with things. 48-37. Lead is 11. There was a foul. Foul was on Chandler. Chandler now with 3 personal fouls as well. So he's going to be coming off the court. Inbound here is Tennessee. No bonus yet for either team. Gillespie takes the ball and he walks it back to the point. Gillespie looking inside to Brown. Brown fakes the shot. He goes up. Moreno blocks it, but he gets his own rebound. Brown with the ball. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. Gillespie's got to do something. He loses. He goes to the basket. Estrella gets a hand on it. Boswell gets the rebound. Great job, Boswell. Boswell now with the ball. He gets double teamed back to Brown. Brown inside to Estrella and the big slam. 48-37. Estrella with the big slammer jammer. 50-37. Here is Kentucky now. Aberdeen. Aberdeen back. Chandler. Chandler, I can't believe he's still out there. Aberdeen throws it up. And good. Nice shot for Aberdeen. Another shot for Kentucky. It is 50-39. 8:04 to go. Here's Ament. No, that's Boswell. Back to Estrella at the point. Back to Brown. 2 big guys. Ament loses it. That's a turnover. Chandler's going to get it. He's got the ball at the bottom of the baseline. Inside underneath to number 4. Who was that? That's Yelovich, the big man. He hasn't had many points. 50-41. Lead is 9. Boswell, here's this collapse again. Gillespie with the ball. No, Gillespie with the ball. He gets the Boswell. Boswell to the basket. He throws it up and he gets fouled to the basket. 17-33, and that's going to be Aberdeen. That's his first foul of the night. First foul of the night for Aberdeen. 47 likes, trying to finish the stream with 50. If you haven't hit the like for us, please do. 50-41, 17-33 to go. Boswell at the line. Shoots it up. Good. 51-41. Sorry, 51-41. Boswell with the free throw. Boswell to the line here to shoot number 2. Up. Good. 52-41. 52-41. Aberdeen with the ball, walking it up, going left to right on your radio dial. Aberdeen looking for somebody. Aberdeen gets it inside to Moreno. Moreno at the top of the point on the line. Aberdeen now to the top of the baseline. As the Yelovich, he gets a big shot for 3. Brick. I don't know why he shoots the 3. He's not good at it. Here is Boswell with the ball. Boswell finds Gillespie at the bottom of the baseline. Gillespie thought about the 3. Gillespie looking. He tries to go to Instrell inside. They shut that down. Ament now at the bottom of the baseline. Ament looking. He tries to go to the basket. Jumper. Brick. Rebound Kentucky with Moreno. Here's Aberdeen now. Left to right. Coast to coast. He loses the ball. Ament now has the ball. Another turnover. Both teams with 7 turnovers. Ament coast to coast. He throws it up and good. It's 54-41. Tennessee with the lead. Let's go Vols. Yes, sir. Ament with the ball. And I have an Ament emoji too as well. I think that's 10. Yes, it is. And Chandler with a big shot. 54-44. That's a big 3 for Chandler, which I can't believe he's out there with 3 personal fouls. There's Brown to the line. Throws it up. He misses. And it's going to be Kentucky ball. The lead is 10. 54-44 is the score. Let me move my over here. 54-44. Chandler with a big 3 from the bottom of the baseline. Chandler now 6 points, 2 for 4 from the field with 3 rebounds and 3 assists, but he has 3 personal fouls. He had 12 points against Tennessee on January 17th with 3 steals. Here's Kentucky, inbounds it. Aberdeen walking it on up with Garrison to his side. Here it is, back to Garrison at the point. Garrison trying to find a backdoor to Chandler. Chandler, oh, so close. Akbara grabs it. Chandler went down and he fell. Here's Gillespie, quick throw to Boswell. Boswell at the top of the point. He shoots a 3. Brick. Rebound, Evans. What a hustle. And gets fouled doing it. Evans with the rebound and gets fouled. And the foul is going to be on, let's see who it's going to be on. If it's on Chandler, they got an issue. Who's coming off? Noah. Noah now at 2 fouls. The foul is going to be on Noah. Or is that Chandler? Is it Chandler? Yes. No, I'm not. They haven't said who the foul's on yet. All right, quick look here for Team Tennessee at 49%. Kentucky at 53%. 3-point shooting, 50% for Tennessee. 27, a miserable 27%. They still haven't given us who the foul's on yet. Free throw percentage, 67% for Tennessee, 45 for Kentucky. On the other side over here, Gillespie, 15 points. Boswell with 6. Okpara with 2. Carey with 3 or 1. Evans with none. And the big star right now still is Ament. Ament continuing his dominance. Ament 21 points. 21 points, and this lead is 10 right now. On the other side for Kentucky, Ilovich has got 4 points. Chandler with 4 or 6. He's got 3 fouls, though. Where to launch that. Aberdeen, he's got 9. Noah's got 2. Garrison's got 2. And let's see here. Moreno's got 7. And Oweh's got 14. He is on the bench right now starting this second half. Oweh with 14. He's now on the bench here. I wish Brown would quit shooting the ball, Robert says. Yeah, Brown, he's better with a. Brown is better down low, just trying to look for a rebound. But yeah, he doesn't need to be shooting the ball. He doesn't have good hands. Tennessee has an 87% chance of winning. Yes, so they have an 87% chance of winning right now. But Robert, appreciate you being here. Thanks for hanging out with us, Robert. Thanks so much. But right now, Tennessee up by 10 here. But the play of Ament 26 against Ole Miss and 21 tonight, the 5-star freshman is finally coming along. It was looking pretty rough at the beginning of the season. Lots of Tennessee fans showing their displeasure on the kid. But I guess Coach Barnes knew all along what type of kid this was. But between him and Gillespie, one of the best shooters in the SEC right now, has been a 1-2 punch for Tennessee. So if we can get Carey or Akpara down low to be consistent all the time, you better watch out. You better watch out for us. We're the top rebounding team in the country right now. Tennessee getting hot at the right moments. Hopefully not too early, but looking pretty dang good. But lots more games to come, though. All eyes on the 2 Vanderbilt games coming up pretty soon. All eyes on those as well. But we'll see what happens. Tennessee blew a 17-point lead in the closing minutes of the second half last game. So see what happens. Aberdeen had 24 points last game. He only has 8 right now. So, second half, Tennessee's 2 for 7. Kentucky's outscored them 11-7 here in this second half too as well. All right, Evans, who went for the rebound and got fouled, he misses his first free throw. Got to hit your free throws, Evans. If you're going to be a hustler, drawing fouls, you got to hit them, man. There you go. Evans with the big free throw. There we go. 55-44 is the score, up by 11. 15-41 to go. Aberdeen with the ball going left to right. Aberdeen inside to number 10, which is Garrison. Garrison back to Noah, who is on the court. Chandler is not. Here is Oweh. Oweh back on the court. He's to the point, the line. Jump, missed. And rebound. Aberdeen 3. Good. Aberdeen gets the rebound and a big 3-point shot by Aberdeen. Wow. Oh, wow. The Wildcats have made it a 8-point game. 8-point game. Carry now to Evans. Evans looking, trying to get underside to Akpara, and a turnover by Akpara. And here we go, folks. Number 8, get these clowns on the court off the court. I know they're saving Gillespie. I know they're saving Ament. But this is how we're going to blow a lead here. All right, Kentucky with the ball. Back to Livich, and a turnover. Turnover. Here's Boswell. Oh, with the slammer jammer and the foul. And that's Oweh with the foul. Boswell got the turnover, went coast to coast, went for the slam. Gillespie actually got back on the court there. It was Gillespie and Boswell. And Boswell decided to go up. Oh, he didn't hit the slam, but he did get fouled. So the crowd is going wild saying that Owe never touched him. It was questionable. And Boswell hits a free throw. Owe wasn't even close to him. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know about that one. 56-47. Lead is 9. And lead is 10. So Boswell hits 2. Lead is 10 points. 14:38 to go. There's Aberdeen walking it up. Aberdeen, a half court. Back there to Owe. Owe to Garrison. Inside to Moreno. And good. Sorry, that's Dubate. It's 57-49. Kentucky down by 8 again. Here's Gillespie at the point. Gillespie looking. Back to Okpara. Don't shoot the ball. Oh, Okpara. Here's Kentucky again. Aberdeen with the ball at the top of the point. Gives it back to Owe at the point. Owe looking. Stops at the point. Free throw line. Good brick. Rebound Evans. Evans gives to Gillespie. Back to Evans. Evans cross the court down to the bottom of the baseline. Quickly gives to Gillespie. He's at the point. Gillespie calls for Okpara for the block. He resets that. Gillespie looking. Got to get Amet going here. He's been kind of pointless this second half. 13:31 to go. Gillespie back to Okpara. Back to Carey at the point. 7 on the shot clock. Gillespie's got to do something. Find Evans wide open. 3. Brick. Rebound Kentucky. Garrison with the rebound. Here's Aberdeen. Top of the baseline. Looking. Aberdeen looking to the point now. Aberdeen still looking. Okpara on him. That's a mismatch. Aberdeen with the ball. Aberdeen stops. Tries to get around Okpara. Okpara says, nah, you ain't getting around me. Avante with the big slam. And it's a 6-point lead. Kentucky coming back. 6-point lead for Kentucky. 6-point deficit here. Was 14. Gillespie with the big 3 misses. And a rebound Kentucky. Here we go. Noah with the ball. Back to Garrison. Garrison to Aberdeen. Aberdeen 3. Brick. Rebound Gillespie and Ament with the rebound. 12:25 to go. Here's Gillespie with the ball. Crossing half court. Gillespie looking. Gillespie. Back to Ament. Got to get him going. Double team Ament. Turnover. Number 8 for the Vols. Here's Tennessee. Here's Kentucky. Garrison back to Noah. Noah to the basket. Finds Devontae. And they wanted a foul. They gotta stop showing this guy. One guy, you can read his lips clearly that he's saying some not so nice words on national television. 57-51. Harry's gonna sub out for Tennessee. Ament, Brown, Estrella, Gillespie, Evans. The Kentucky crowd is fired up, everybody. Refs making things up. The ref you suck chants are happening now here at Rupp. Devontae waited for the block, and Ament fouled him, but they did not call it. Here we go. To Johnson back in there. Johnson to, who is that? Is that Garrison? No, that's Devontae. They're going to call a foul on who? Foul is going to be on Boswell, and it's going to be an official TV timeout. 57-51. 11:54 to go. It was a lead of 14 at the half, but Kentucky has outscored Tennessee in the second half 18-10. It's 57-51. 3 more likes to 50. If you haven't hit the like, please do. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Falling apart at the seams, everybody. Falling apart at the seams. But we're just continuing our coverage of Tennessee basketball. Didn't get to do the Kentucky game. I was on a cruise when they played. But I'm kind of glad I wasn't calling that game. I probably would have lost my mind. Let's take a look still here. 45% from the field for Tennessee, 44 from the 3-point line, 69% from the free throw. That was two bad calls, UNC said. Sergio says, who's going to win? I don't know. The way Tennessee was playing in the first half, you would think Tennessee was going to win, but Gillespie taking a 3-point shot when he didn't need to take that 3-point shot is unheard of. But let's see. It's going to be a tough one. But some bad calls on the ref side. You're right about that, UNC, man. Oh, boy. Mo got hit on the arm. Yeah. Amet definitely fouled him, but they did not call it. 11:54 to go. 57-51. Tennessee up by 6. The collapse is happening. All right. See what happens when they come back from the break here. Crowd's definitely a little fired up, as I would say. They're a little fired up. Not mad. Amet with 21. He hasn't got anything in this second half. They've shut Amet down right now. Just got to get him going. So coming up on Wednesday will be NASCAR qualifying for the Daytona 500. Thursday will be the Twin Duels. I think they're called something America 250. They're as getting in with the United States, America's 250th anniversary. And then, so that's Thursday. Friday is going to be possibly some practice in there for you guys, maybe, but definitely the truck race on Friday night. And then Saturday, the ARCA race and the O'Reilly's Auto Parts Series race on Saturday. And then the Great American Race on Sunday. If Saturday night's race gets over before Tennessee plays, we'll do that on Saturday night, as that's on after I think it's a 7:30 start or 8:30 start. So we'll see how that goes. But we'll see how it goes here.
The first half where he fought off the ball screen on the 5th jump shot.
All right. Amet. They have double teamed Amet when he got the ball. Playing tight defense on Amet every time he's touched the ball. He's got 2 points in the second half. He's 1 for 2 in the second half, Amet. So they have definitely changed their the Hillbillies are upset. Watch out. Hide your cousins. That's right. All right, here we go. Inbound to Devontae. Back to Johnson. Johnson inside to Garrison. Garrison to Owe. Brick. Rebound. Kentucky. Garrison fighting for it. Johnson. 3. Brick. Rebound. Out of bounds. It's going to be Kentucky ball. It was off of Boswell. Off of Boswell's hands. Boswell says challenge it. Who wins the Super Bowl? I don't know. It's going to be a low-scoring game. I think it's going to be like 13-10. Here we go. Inbound Noah under the bottom of the baseline, under the basket. Hands it to Devontae. Bonte to Johnson. Johnson, Garrison out for the block. Johnson still at the point. Johnson stops, spins, throws it up. No good. And a foul on Gillespie. 57-51. Foul on Gillespie. Gillespie and Johnson battling. Johnson went up for a little layup with his hand, a little tip with his hand, and Gillespie hit him. So Johnson goes up for a free throw. And, oh, it spun around. It spun around, but he got it in. 57-52. 57-52 is the score. 11:28 to go. And then there's a second one there. So Kentucky is a 4-point deficit. Tennessee had a 14-point lead and has now blown it. Down to 4. Brown with the ball. Brown, someone help him. And off the ball foul, Noah, and that is number 2 on him. Off the ball foul there. 27-20 Seahawks is your guess? I think it's going to be real low. 57-53, 11-16 to go. Boswell's going to inbound it on the top of the baseline under the basket. So you got Chandler back out there with 3 fouls. There's Gillespie, 3. Brick. Couldn't buy a bucket. Brown got the rebound. He hands it to Boswell. Don't shoot the 3. Don't shoot the 3. Boswell says, come here, Brown. Boswell looking at the bottom of the baseline. Back to Brown. Do not shoot it, Brown. Amen has the ball. 6 seconds. You got to go to the basket. 6 seconds. You got to go. Inside to Brown. Shoot it. Brick. Another miss by Brown. Stop letting this guy shoot the ball. Here's Johnson. Johnson looking. Bottom of the baseline. 3. Brick. Rebound. Boswell to Gillespie. Gillespie now. Looking to the bat. Needs some points. And tip it in. Nothing. Two volunteers touched the ball. They couldn't get it in after Gillespie's tried layup. Chandler wide open for a 3. Brick. Rebound Estrella. 10-19 to go. Both teams are kind of cold here in the second half. Gillespie walking across half court. You got Gillespie, Ament, Brown, Estrella, and Boswell on the court. 10:05 to go in the game. You got Gillespie back and forth to Boswell. Boswell now with the ball at the bottom of the baseline. He finds Ament, tried to do the 3. Johnson was in his face. Ament looking. Ament jumper goes to the basket. No good. Shot clock violation on Ament. They have really shut Ament down this second half. 9:50 to go. As they say, Carl Roberts says, deja vu all over again for the Tennessee Volunteers. Up 14 at the half. And now only up by 4. Brook City. That's right. Here is Johnson walking it down. Going left to right. He finds Chandler at the bottom of the baseline. Inside to Devontae. That's Moreno. Moreno in the point. He finds a backdoor away. And it's 57-55. And the Vols have managed to do 2 games against Kentucky, blowing a double-digit lead. And a timeout, Tennessee. Heart attack Cats, as you said, have come to life. 57-55, 9:25 to go.
The ball to the penalty area. Moreno is so skilled. And time by Ortega Owen.
Moreno to the back door of Owe. He's been finding it all night. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. Appreciate you hanging with us tonight. Thanks so much for hanging with us. The ones that are here. We get to 3,000 views. I'll be happy. What up? I say 88-70. Braden, go Vols. We'll see, man. We'll see. Oh, the second half has really been slow. Really been slow for since they did score here. Let me put the Kentucky there. But what up, Braden? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here too. 9:25 to go here in this second half. Tomorrow's Super Bowl Sunday. You'll have a vlog to watch from Barbados tomorrow. And then you'll have a NASCAR video come out Monday morning for a preview. A NASCAR preview. Monday morning. NASCAR 2026 preview. And then we'll do a Daytona 500 preview, I guess, as well when we get the paint schemes. We'll have that out on Thursday for you guys as well. Vacation videos continue as I'm home from vacation, but did not get a chance to do the vlogs because I broke my phone, so I was unable to make the vlogs. I tried to do it on my laptop, but I've never done that. But I always do all my stuff on my phone, so it's always been easier for me to do vlogs on my phone. So the presentation of them, the dispersion of them, were out. I can't believe YouTube, man. I don't know why they allow them just to show the games. Crazy. Go Vols, you beat my Auburn. Yeah, they beat Auburn. They did, Braden. I didn't get to do that game, though. I missed like 4 or 5 games being on vacation, and then came back to work, too, as well. That was tough. Basketball. Ooh, Tennessee versus South Carolina tomorrow at 2 p.m. Tennessee girls versus South Carolina. That should be a good one. South Carolina's the real deal. They've always been the real deal.
They shut down Ortega away. Not tonight. He hasn't got over the 14-point mark against Tennessee until tonight.
Owe now at 16 points for Owe. Amen. Ofer in this second half. Pierce, the former Vol, arrested on assault charges and running from the cops. Oh, really? Great. Pierce, former Vol. That's always fun. 57-55. Here we go, Ryan. All right, here we go. Evans looking to get inbound here. Get in inbound. Back to Ament. Going right to left. He hands it to Boswell. Gillespie is not on the court. This is Ament's job right here. Evans trying to get it to Brown. Don't let Brown shoot the ball anymore. Brown looking. Trying to find Ament. Evans back to Boswell. Boswell lets it to Ament. Ament, you got to shoot it. You got to get rid of it. Estrella to Brown. He finally got one in. That was a close one. That was a close one. 59-55. Lead is 4. Here's Pierce. I mean, that is Johnson with the layup. Johnson with the layup. It's 59-57. Lead is 2. Boswell looking. Finds Ament. Ament. Chandler on him. Ament looking to the point. He goes to the basket. He's in the line. He finds Evans wide open. They stop him. Evans goes to the basket. He throws it up. Estrella tries to tip it in. Brown gets the rebound. Back to Boswell. Shot clock at 16. Evans 3. Brick. Estrella with the rebound. Great job. Back to Ament. Great rebounding, boys. Great rebounding. Here we go. Estrella. Ament, take it to the basket, son. Throw it up. Tip in Evans, and Ament got fouled. Foul is on Yelovich. Yelovich with his first personal foul of the night. Maybe 2. Oh, first personal foul of the night for Yelovich. But Brown gets it going here. 59-57. Johnson having fun at that guard spot. 7:57 to go here on the Go at CeeLo. Appreciate the ones that have here, that have come and gone and hung out or whatever. We thank you for watching. We appreciate you. Pretty much at the clicks now only. You get to 3,000, I'll be happy. 3,000 views. 59-57. Tennessee up by 2. Kentucky has outscored Tennessee 24-12 in this second half. Have definitely made some corrections at the halftime, so good for them. Good for them. All right. Definitely wanted to do Tennessee versus Mississippi State Wednesday night at 9 Eastern. Tennessee LSU Saturday night at 6. Oh, yes, I won't be able to do either one. Because we'll be definitely doing qualifying, right, at 8 o'clock, right? Should it be over by then? I don't know. Wednesday night, if it's over by 8, we might be able to do it. Tennessee LSU Saturday night at 5 Central, so probably not going to have time to do that one because I'm sure we'll be just getting close to the end of the auto parts series. God, it's so hard to say. Jake says Pierce faced aggravated battery and stalking charges in Florida. Oh my God. Pierce. Why does that name sound familiar? Pierce. Pierce. Is that the football player that played for the Falcons? Is that the Pierce guy from the Falcons? No way, if so. That'll be horrible. Is he Pierce Jr.? Xfinity or Bush just say that, right? Oh my gosh, seriously. Was it the guy who plays for the Falcons? Pierce Jr., right? Or a long time ago, Pierce. I hope it's not the guy that plays for the Falcons because he had such a great career ahead of him. Oh man, I hate to hear that. He had such a good year with the Falcons too, didn't he, Jake? Didn't he like lead the team in sacks? Oh, that's horrible. Well, hopefully the Falcons, figure it out for him and don't cut him because that sucks, Just that's horrible. Man, that sucks. He was great too. All right, back at it. So Texas A&M 7-2, Florida 7-2, Arkansas 7-3, and Kentucky 7-3. Tennessee is 6-3. So Arkansas beat Tennessee at Arkansas. So 7:57 to go, and it's going to be amen to the line. Amen to the line here. What's going on here now? I don't know what's happening here. Oh, he gave him a sleeve for his arm. I'm not sure what that's all about. 59-57, 7:57 to go here. Amen to the line. Up. And in and out. Gotta hit the free throws, amen. Unbelievable for the first half to do it the second half. Crazy. All right, here we go. Shoot up. There you go, finally. So amen with the free throw. 59-57. Grand National, then the Winston Cup. I'm old. That's right. Here we go. It is Chandler with the ball. Back to Johnson. Johnson inside to Owe. Man, he's dangerous in the paint. 60-59. Lead is 1. Gillespie back out there, thank God. Gillespie, now Boswell. Boswell at the point. There's a turnover and out of bounds. It's going to be Tennessee ball. Kentucky getting downhill too easy. Yep, you're right. And they can't stop Boswell or Gillespie. You can't stop. But Boswell definitely can't stop Owe. That is horrible. They need to take Boswell off of Owe. All right, so Boswell to Brown. Brown back to Boswell. Back to Gillespie now at the top of the point. Gillespie looking. Tries to find Estrella in the point. He gets blocked, but Brown with the rebound. Amen 3. Shot clock violation and another turnover by Tennessee. That's number 9. 3 of 20 in this second half. 60-59. Kentucky could take the lead here. And you got Johnson walking across half court. Another deja vu for Tennessee blowing a lead. Here we go. Johnson looking. Tries to get it to Chandler, who still has 3 fouls. Here we go. Chandler looking with the ball. Chandler goes to the paint, throws it up, gives it to Moreno. No good. Brown with the block. He gets the rebound. Watch out behind you, Gillespie. Back to Boswell. You should have shot it. Why didn't you shoot it? Gillespie, 3. Brick. And they're going to get Boswell with the foul. Go Cats, go. What's up, Phil? It's good to see you. I don't know why you didn't put up the dunk. Don't make a bit of sense. Why didn't you shoot it? Joe Blow says. And it wide open. And you decided not to go. Estrella went to the basket. He was double teamed. Brown got the rebound. My gosh. Shaving points. Here we go. Johnson with the ball. Top of the point. Stops. Hands it back to Devontae. Devontae. That's Moreno. Owe just throws it up. Owe just threw it up, and Kentucky is now taking the lead. Tennessee has blown a 14-point lead here at Rupp Arena. Deja vu. Deja vu. Here is Gillespie. Gillespie, that's Boswell. He gets a point. My goodness. Oh, Boswell got some points. Tennessee's got the lead now, 62-61. Here it is inside. Devontae, Chandler at the bottom, baseline, in and out. Estrella with the rebound. Almost lost it. Hands it to Ament, gives it to Gillespie. Gillespie walking it up. Past half court. 62-61. 11 turnovers now for Tennessee. Estrella goes to the basket. No good. Ball's on the ground. Ament turns around and gets the free throw and the foul. It's going to be 64-61 with a point for a 3-point play. It's Rocky Cat time. Tennessee basketball 2040, Emily says. What's up, Emily? Good to see you. Pillow modding with CeeLo. Now that's a good time. There you go, Dallas. Appreciate you hanging here tonight, y'all. Oh, boy. Amen. Trying to make a 3-point play here. Up. 3-point play. Maybe that's all he needed. It's now 65-61. Tennessee up by 4. I can't believe UK had the lead. Exactly. So Aberdeen back in. Johnson out. So you got Moreno, Chandler, Owe, Aberdeen, and Garrison on the court for Kentucky. 65-61. You got, here we go. Aberdeen back out top to Owe, back out to Garrison. Garrison looking. He tries it to Chandler. Chandler spins, gives it to Moreno. Back to the top to Owe. Owe goes to the basket, throws it up. How's that not a foul? Boswell got hit in the face. Is the foul going to be on? The foul is going to be on an defensive foul on Boswell? How? How is that an offensive foul on Owe? Bought you front row Kentucky tickets just to watch them lose in person? I understand that. Didn't the Vols have some friends in low places? Sometimes. So they're going to look at this and think it might be an offensive foul. I think it is. If that's the case, it'll be a foul on Owe, and he's going to have 4 fouls, everybody. And that might not make a difference in this game. 4 fouls. If Owe gets called an offensive foul here, he's going to have 4 fouls. Spot marks where the foul was on the screen up here. 65-61 is the score. Eye sticking, yeah. I do, Phil says. Phil says you need a boyfriend. Bum, 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 bum. So we'll see what. Oh yeah, Owe just nailed him in the face with an elbow. All right, let's see what happens here. Were they going to call it or not? Refs owe Kentucky a foul, so they might not call it. They didn't call it. They got Owe to the line now. So Owe hits a free throw. Can't believe it. They didn't call an offensive foul there. But like I said, they owed Kentucky a foul. So that's it. Here's Owe again, throwing it up. 60, misses the free throw. Evans with the rebound. He gives it to Gillespie. A makeup call, right. Here's Gillespie now. Gillespie inside to Estrella. He goes to the basket. Carey gets the rebound. Back to Gillespie. Gillespie throws it up. He misses the free throw. He misses the layup. Here comes Kentucky. Evans with a great steal. Great play by Evans. Great hustle, Evans. Gillespie here again. What's the turnover ratio now? 11 turnovers for Tennessee, 9 for Kentucky. Here's Gillespie looking for something. He gives it to Ament. Ament to the basket. He gets a turnover. Here comes Chandler. Chandler quick. Garrison, no good. Carey with the rebound. 65-62, 4 minutes left in this game. Gillespie with the ball. Crossing half court, going right to left. Gillespie looking here. Gillespie looking, ball. Gillespie turns over the ball. Jump ball. Tennessee with the ball. I don't understand why they push it back out when they had a wide open dunk. I don't know either. It's Rocky Top for Tennessee, y'all. That was a foul. I know, me too, Taterhead. It was totally a foul. But like Kentucky guys said, that the refs did owe a foul, a makeup foul, because the last time Ament fouled someone, they didn't call it. So might be in the even trend right there. Really quick, Tennessee at 37% now. They were at 50. 49% for Kentucky. 3-point line, 38% for Kentucky. 24 for Kentucky, or 24% from the 3-point line. 39% for Tennessee. They were at 60 during the first half. Turnovers, 12 for Tennessee, 9 for Kentucky, and 44 rebounds. Big time difference in rebounds. Look at that. 44 to 28. Oh, man. Difference there. And you got Ament, Estrella, Gillespie, Carey, and Evans on the court for the Vols. Moreno, Chandler, Owe, Aberdeen, and Garrison on the court for your Cats. Taterhead said that was a foul. If it, 50 likes. Thank you, guys. We got our goal for the game. 50 likes. Appreciate that, y'all. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, too. We'd love the new subscribers, too, if you're here. Check out our cruise vlogs. Got a new one coming out tomorrow from Barbados. We spent the day in Barbados. Lovely, beautiful water, and swam and went snorkeling. No snorkeling videos, but that's our plan for the next cruise, to have me a GoPro to know how to do that. And looking forward to it. Looking forward to another cruise, another vacation. Florida up 20+ play. UGA again Wednesday. Won the first matchup by 15. Yeah, so Florida, Georgia, all these teams. SEC is going to be tough, but Tennessee, I think, is peaking at the right moment here. Trying to make it 5 wins in a row. They got 4. The last time they lost was the Kentucky's on the 17th of January, where they blew a 17-point lead. Well, Tennessee had a 14-point lead at the half, and now they are only up by 3 with 3:57 to go. And Kentucky's got 3 timeouts left. Tennessee's only got 2 tonight. So I keep on reminding us that Tennessee blew a 17-point lead on January 17th. 25 points for Ament. 3:57 to go. Biased. It would help with the officials, and every game would stop being lazy and biased. Kentucky says, Dallas, hey, long time no see. Toronto Blue Jays girl. We're getting the band back together, ready for some Braves season. Well, she's all about them Toronto Blue Jays now. 65-62. 3:57 to go. I'll feel better for JP. He tried and he got hacked every time. Yeah, he goes to the line. He goes to the basket and he gets nailed like 4 or 5 times. All right, there's Estrella, top of the baseline. He tried to get it to Carey and there's a turnover. He stared down Carey. It's not like he was like forced the turnover. Here's Owe to the basket. No good. Rebound. Garrison in the good and tip in. It's 65-64. Tennessee up by 1. Ament with the ball. Ament to Estrella. And did he get fouled? Owe with the foul. That is number 3. Was that number 4? I thought that was 4 on Owe. They haven't, yeah, it's going to be number 4 foul on Owe here. Haven't posted it yet. So Estrella's going to the line. Oh, brick. Got to hit the free throws. No, they called that foul on Devontae. They did not call it on Owe. But Devontae's got 4 fouls. 4 fouls on Devontae. Oh, another one missed. Good Lord. Here we go. Kentucky with the ball, only down by 1. Owe with the ball. Owe looking. Finds Johnson again. He's out there on. No, that's Aberdeen. Aberdeen at the point. Aberdeen looking. Oh, wow. Evans got racked. How is that not a foul? How is Evans hit the foul? He got picked bad. How is that a foul on Evans? That was horrible. I feel like he's tired because he's getting a lot of cheap shots. Yeah. Don't know how you got so far off. 3:29 on the game clock. It's 3:12. 3:12 on the game clock on mine here. So Chandler's going to inbound here at the bottom of the baseline. Yo, almost a turnover on Gillespie for Aberdeen. Here's Garrison, another ball on the ground. Back to Owe. Owe looking, trying, looking. Trying to get it to, he gets it to Aberdeen. Aberdeen at the point. Aberdeen spins. You need to shoot it up. And no good. Rebound Boswell. Here comes Boswell now. He hands it to Gillespie, hands it to Ament. Ament crosses the line at 2:43 to go in the second half. He gives it to Gillespie. Gillespie back at the top to Boswell, top of the point. Akpar comes out to Carey. Carey almost turned it over. And Chandler, there's another one for Chandler. And that's going to be number 4 on Chandler. Ament was trying to work off the ball screen on Carey, and Chandler grabbed him. And that's number 4 on Chandler. 4 fouls. That's huge. Vols getting opportunities at the line. They just miss it. Exactly. Got to hit the free throws right here, Ament. Ament here. Opportunity here. Tennessee in the bonus. 2 shots. Hit the first one. Good job, Ament. 66-64. Too many fouls, Phil says. Bonus plus for Tennessee. 66-64. With 2:31 to go. Ament shoots another one and tips it in good. Thank you, sir, for your 2 free throws. It's 67-64, 2.5 to go. Kentucky going left to right. You got Aberdeen at the point with Gillespie on him. There's Noah. That's Chandler. He's still out there with 4 fouls. Here's Moreno. Bonkin, Chauvin, and right over Okpara like it was nothing. 67-66. 67-66. Okpara couldn't do any defense there. 2:03. Ament walking it up. He crosses half line. Moreno with 9 points. He's got 4 rebounds. Ament steps back. He gives it Okpara back to Ament. Ament, jumper at the line. In and out. Rebound, Kentucky. Here we go. Rick Barnes needed that one. Owe here with the ball. The top of the baseline. And they're going to call a timeout. Kentucky with a timeout. They have 2 left. Tennessee's got 2 timeouts. Tennessee in the bonus plus. Kentucky not even in the bonus. So Tennessee actually doing well there, but Tennessee has been outscored by Kentucky in the second half, 33-20. Ament with 27 points. Gillespie with 15. 10 for Boswell. That's a quiet 10 points for Boswell tonight. Carey, big time. 1 point. They've really stopped the big man down low. How many quarters? Just 2. They have 2 halves. Love this rivalry. What's up, Navy? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here. Carey, only 2 rebounds and 1 assist. They've really shut Carey down tonight. Moreno, 9 points. Chandler with 6. Owe with 21. Aberdeen with 12. And Garrison with 4 right now that's on the bench. 2 halves. Don't watch college, so how many minutes and a half? 20 minutes and a half. 2 halves. A tale of 2 halves. Tennessee won the first half. Kentucky won the second half. Tennessee's blown a 14-point lead at the half. 67-66, 141 to go. And Kentucky's going to inbound this. Owe's going to be on the top of the baseline. Inbound. Got to get it in. Gets it to Aberdeen. Aberdeen at the point.
44-20.
Boswell on him. Moreno comes out for the screen. Aberdeen's still with the ball. Aberdeen looking. He goes to the basket. He throws it up and gets fouled. It's going to be on Boswell. No, it's going to be on Okpara. Foul is going to be on Okpara. Okpara's got 2 fouls now. 67-66. Kentucky now in the bonus. And it'll be a 1-1 here. 1-1. Could tie the game or take the lead if he hits both. It's a 1-1. Shoots it up. Good. And Kentucky has tied this game again, or tied the game this time. It's 67 all with 127 to go. Corey Heim, 12 races this year in Cup. Well deserved. Can't wait till he's full time. He's not in the. I thought he was in the trucks, but he's not. So the truck series, vols are going to screw me again. Joe Blow says. Here's Aberdeen with another one. Shoots it up. Good. And the Cats have taken the lead for the second time or the third time this game. 68-67, 122 to go. Gillespie to Ament. No, to Boswell. Boswell to Okpara. Okpara gives it to Carey. Carey back to Ament. Ament looking. Ament got 11 on the shot clock. Ament looking. You got to do something here, kid. 6 seconds on the shot clock. 6, 5, 4. Shoot it up. Layup. Good. Great job, Ament. Ball control. Amazing. We'll take it. It's 69-68. 53 seconds to go. Aberdeen. And they're going to call a timeout. Kentucky's got 1 left. What a play by Ament. Ament now with 29 points. He had 26 against Ole Miss. 29 for Ament tonight. 10 for 16 from the field. 7 rebounds. 3 assists. 1 personal foul. Navy says that's okay. Corey doesn't need Xfinity or whatever it's called now. So, yeah. I didn't know that Caden Honeycutt was going to the 11 truck. I think that's a hell of a move. But yeah, there's going to be a preview out, Navy, I'm working on right now. Hopefully on Monday. The preview vlog, the 2026 NASCAR preview vlog will be out on Monday. So 28 points against Ole Miss, 29 points against Tennessee. He's got 20-plus points in 5 of the last 7 games. Ament has come alive in these last 7 games. He has figured it out. Yeah, I didn't know that, Jake. I did not know that. 69-68, 49.9 seconds left. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Man, oh man. These two teams are about the same. Tennessee 16-6, Kentucky 16-7. Both teams so close in the division. SEC wins 6-3 in the SEC for Tennessee, 7-3 for Kentucky. Either way, heck of a game. You're right. All right, here you go. So Kentucky's going to inbound at the top of the baseline with Owe. He's probably going to have to get it to Aberdeen. Aberdeen trying to get it to Aberdeen. Gets it to Aberdeen. Yes, he does. It's 48 seconds to go. Gillespie on him. There's Owe up the top of the baseline. Owe. Moreno comes out for the screen. Owe looking. Owe looking. He's trying to go to the basket. He finds Chandler. Oh, Handler with 4 fouls hits it 71-69. Chandler was wide open down there. My gosh. Chandler wide open, and Barnes is going to take a timeout. He's going to have 1 left. And the Vols are down by 2 with 27.4 seconds to go. Phil says, let's go. My goodness. Who's going to pay my rent, Tennessee or Kentucky? I don't know. Chandler out there with 4 fouls, live or die. But Owe underneath the basket found Chandler wide open. Owe has been a stud tonight. Chandler, every time I bet on those bums. Wow, what a shot. It was clutch, you're right. 71-69. I would make them all walk home, Joe Blow says. 27.4 seconds, 25 seconds on the shot clock. I'm going Gillespie here. Do not give it to Brown. Do not give it to Estrella. This is Gillespie's ball. Anybody else, maybe an Ament. I know that everybody thinks that that's who it's going to go to, though. Watching this so I know who's winning because my boyfriend is obsessed with Kentucky and watching and ignoring me. Macy, appreciate you being here. We'll talk to you, Macy. We'll talk to you, Macy. Good to see you, Macy. All right, so Boswell is going to be at the top of the baseline. 27.4 seconds. Here we go, going right to left. Boswell gets it to Carey. Give it to Boswell. Back to Ament. 23 seconds, 20 on the shot clock. Ament looking. Ament spins, looks, jumper, brick, rebound. That was a horrible shot, Amen. If no one's going to foul him, 14.3 seconds, there's a foul. I don't know why Ament shoots that. I would have gave it to Gillespie. Maybe we're going to play attention after we win, he says. Oh, man. Ament. What? Didn't have your feet set or nothing. Didn't have your feet set or nothing. And now Moreno's going to go here. Huge free throws here for Moreno. 71-69, 14.3 seconds left. Moreno, 68% from the field, 3 for 4 from the line tonight for Moreno. Huge free throws right here. 1-1. Good. That's a big one. Down by 3. 72-69. Guys, and my boyfriend is a Seattle fan. We better win tomorrow, Macy says. 72-69, 14.3. This is the huge one right here. And he missed it. Amen gets it. All right, Gillespie. Gillespie, do not let Boswell take that. Gillespie. It's Gillespie's ball. We're going to tall him out. Thank you. So Tennessee takes their last timeout. Boswell has no business shooting this three. What is there to talk over, Coach? I don't know. In the one way, Joe, I agree with you because it would leave Kentucky off the chance of setting up something that we could have done it on the fly. But man, I think Tennessee here, defense. That's right, man. Defense. Darnold can't beat the Patriots, Navy said. As a Tennessee fan, if Vrabes wins the Super Bowl, someone in the Tennessee organization should tell Amy that she needs to sell the team ASAP, because allowing that guy to walk away from Tennessee is ridiculous. He won the Coach of the Year, and he took the Patriots in his first year to the Super Bowl. Someone please tell Amy to sell the damn team. As a Tennessee Titans fan, I'm allowed to say that. I think we need all the fans to protest the officials and tell them, making them to get training or whatever. Exactly. It's been a crazy foul ref game. But they have been calling crazy plays for both teams. It hasn't been just been one-sided, Taterhead. So Tennessee has been outscored 39-22 in this second half. Tennessee blew a 14-point lead. And I don't know. I don't think they give it to Ament to make the shot, though he's been amazing. Do you trust the kid who's he's done well from the 3-point shot? So Ament is going to inbound the play. So he's going to be set up for the shot. So Ament, Gillespie, Estrella, Boswell, and Henderson. Here we go. Ament needs to get it in. You need to get it in. Why are you giving it to Estrella of all people? We need a 3, not 2. So Estrella to the line. So Estrella has to hit these free throws here. Oh, gosh. How did Gillespie not get open? That's what I want to know. 2 shots here for Estrella. 8.1, 66% shooter. Hits this first one. Come on, Estrella. JP, baby. Down by 2. So Evans is coming in. Henderson's coming out. Moreno subbing in. Come on, Estrella. You got to miss this, maybe? Hit the second one. So Tennessee's out of timeouts here. Down by 1. Now you got a foul. Tater said because they were hugging him, and it should have been an off-the-ball foul. 8.1 seconds to go, 72-71. Tennessee in the bonus plus, Kentucky in the bonus. So it's a 1-1 if they foul him automatically here. Aberdeen's an 84% free throw shooter, so they can't let him get the ball. You got Aberdeen and Chandler down here below, with Garrison going to throw it in. Trying to get it to one of them. Chandler, foul. So Chandler, a 90% free throw shooter to the line. 7.3 seconds to go. UK versus Tennessee live, Stephanie says. That's me right here. We're live. How's it, Coach Knight technical? He's over the coaching box. Yeah, led a 91% free throw shooter to the line. They got to do something. Anything can happen here. 72-71. 72-71. 7.3 seconds to go. Here we go. Chandler's got to shoot it here. Tennessee without a timeout. There's he missed the first one. Oh my gosh. How do you let Devontae get the rebound and then throw it back out? Chandler misses the free throw. Devontae gets the rebound and throws it back out. And now Aberdeen's going to the freaking line. Come on, Evans. Come on. Betting against the Vols the rest of the season. So the Vols are going to get swept by the Kentucky Wildcats this year. And Aberdeen hits the free throw. It's 73-71. Another collapse by the Volunteers. 73-71. Kentucky's got one timeout. So does Kentucky miss this? And I have to set something up in 3-point. I would miss it if I was Kentucky. And he hit it. So a 3-point shot coming up here with 3 seconds to go. Here we go. Gillespie's got to get it to Ament. 3. Shoot it. Half court shot. Oh, it hit the rim. Oh. Another blow. Another blow lead against Kentucky. Cats. Congratulations, Kentucky.
Akbar did a good job of getting himself open and getting back to Gillespie. Got a good look.
Akbar was open. He gave it to Gillespie. Gillespie had his feet shut, and it almost went in. 99-cent, 24 Reddit. Thank you, man. 24-hour Reddits, man. Thanks for the 99 super chat. Appreciate anybody that's here. Thank you, 24 Reddits. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, guys. We appreciate all the love tonight. We thank you for being here. So there it is. There it is. Here's your team stats over there. You're over here to your left. 37%. Had 60% from the field. 38%, had a 60% from there too. Had 50 or 60%. And man, oh man, that sucks. 13 turnovers ends up. Tennessee blows the lead 74-71. Gets outscored 41-24. And that is it. But 24-hour Reddits, thanks so much, man. Appreciate that. And that will do it from Rupp Arena. That will do it. So let's see here. I know my man Pierre is doing some things here. So let's see if he is on here tonight, and we'll content, and we will. Are you kidding me? UK won that game? No way. Exactly. 2 crazy good finishes. Lots of pressure on Houston versus BYU, right? They got to definitely do something. Let's see here if I can show this here. Customization. Redirect. And haven't sent anything to Pierre in a while. All right, y'all. We're gonna send you to downtown Nashville. We'll drown our sorrows. Tennessee sucks, Gary says. I know that's right. You can say 24-hour hits, but I had to change it a little. It's all good, man. Thank you for the super chat, though. Appreciate that. Do you remember me? I don't. Yeah, man. I remember you, dude. I appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for the 99. Thank you so much for the super chat. All right, guys. Peace out, y'all. Have a good night. We'll see you this week for some racing. Tell Pierre I said what's up. We'll talk to you later. Have a good night, y'all. And go Vols, everybody. We'll get them. We got a long season. They look good. Ament is finally coming along. We just need to stop learning how to blow games like they did. So congratulations, Kentucky, on our broom. Get the brooms out, Kentucky fans. Congratulations. See you Wednesday.